What's up? Am I live? Let me know. Am I live? Am I live? Jason, you hear me? Shanna, you hear me? Y'all hear me good, fam? Yeah, y'all hear me good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, we here. Smashing that bass. What's up? I'm here solo doloing. Zadie keep turning the light on. So yeah, man. Zay, I'm here turning the light on. It's too much damn glare. Too rich. What's up? This is another. This is another. This is another one of those, man. We hitting y'all. This is another one of those. Another one of those Saturday nights. We in here. We in here. We in here. Joe Vacu, what up? Too Rich, smashing that bass. Jason Ewan, Shanna Ewan. Everybody, come on and roll up in it. Hit that like button on your way in. Yo, we trying to get big out here, man. Trying to get up to 1 million subscribers, man. 1 million subscribers. Each one say one. Like, subscribe, all good, man. Thank y'all for being here, man. I do this shit for fun, but I am a capitalist. I am a capitalist. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do something bigger with this. You know, bigger, bigger, bigger. This is bigger than YouTube. This is bigger than the gun. This is bigger. This is this is my love, you know. My love that first learning about firearms, you know what I mean? Um through that journey of learning about firearms, meeting some really, really, really dope people, you know what I mean? And that expanded, my love, you know what I mean? And I have to do something with it, you know what I mean? I see a lot of people capitalizing off of, their firearm enthusiasm, you know what I mean? And this shit took a lot. I was like, hey, what are they doing? You know? So I was like, sure, I could capitalize it off of this thing and have fun at the same time, and it's nothing like making money off of things that you enjoy. You know what I mean? There ain't no money like fun money. You know what I mean? Nothing like it. And it's a little bit of build up. And thanks to y'all, you guys are helping me a lot. Y'all keeping me motivated and keeping me consistent and keeping me coming on here every week. You know what I mean? On the off end, we got, on the offline thing, we got Jason and Shanna backing me up and smashing that bass throughout the week. You know what I mean? Brighten me up, keeping me up the par and motivated. You got Joe Vi. Every once in a while, Joe Vi come through and tell me all that good shit. Keeping me informed. And it's a lot of times when we come up with concepts for the live, it's usually in the car, right? But this time I was in a car with today's concept, but it wasn't with Cass. It was actually with smashing that bass again. In the car on the phone talking to him. And I was just like, as we was just talking about, I don't know what the hell we were talking about. Military fucking contracts or some bullshit. And it bounced off, it segued onto a conversation I was having with Joe Val, another offline conversation. You know what I mean? How this was a while back, how these weapons are built for specific contracts. I came in and I spoke to Cass when I came in, and Cass said, like, well, we spoke about this before. And I was like, man, you may have been right in an earlier live. So I wanted to go in and talk about, put some sort of a different spin on it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of a different spin on it. And the different spin is mm, the different spin that I wanted to put out is, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this daggone thing. because I'm not feeling this right now. I'm not feeling that StreamYard logo damn thing. I'm not feeling it. That shit need to go bye-bye, and I don't really know how to take it off. Anybody got some suggestions? I know I increased the daggone thing, but this shit drive me nuts. Yeah, anyway, forget it. I'm just stalling for time, waiting for Cass to come. What the hell? What the hell you got on?
I found it in my closet.
Oh my god.
It still had the tag on it to the back too.
She upstairs putting on brand new shit.
No, I just found it in my closet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my face looks weird.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
anyway, say hi.
Wow. Hi.
Yeah, your face look weird. That's why I tell you have to watch this.
The
The
lighting.
color. Yeah. See? The watch the lighting.
Mm.
Damn, voodoo lady. The one that hurt your the one
It
that
look
hurt your
weird.
eyes. The
Hmm?
one that hurt your eyes.
Mm.
That's the one that hurt your eyes.
I'm gonna probably put on the wrong makeup again.
Yeah.
But
You don't need no makeup.
mm, shoot, I really need to order a better one. Okay, so what was the topic again now? Oh,
So,
bang for buck is the difference in price worth the difference in value. I mean, initially Armin had said that this same principle could apply to, for anything else, right? And one of the things we're like, even when you're looking for a house, um, neighborhood matter, block matter. Because even in New York, we've talked about $1 million houses is in Chelsea in one block, and then you have the projects next block. So the
shit
whole
on the
idea
same
is that
block.
um, when people choose any product, right, you do determine in terms of how much are you willing to spend and what kind of expected value are you getting. So I guess if you look in terms of even with firearm, right? One of the jokes I always make was the fact that even though I'm CZ mommy, I did like the Czar,
The
which was
SAR.
the Czar, um, and it's a clone of the CZs. So even preparing the video, we were like, okay, fine. We look at different firearms and what's supposed to be the original, and it's supposed to clone of them. Sometimes the clones themselves feel like a better value, or feel even in some instances like a better product, even though they were not the original. So
Yeah, and one of the things I've noticed to
I'll be right
carry,
back.
one of the things I've noticed to carry the conversation, right? Since Cass, since Cass dropped off, right? And you guys feel free to join in if you want and add on. But understand that a lot of things are reputable brands and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So with the reputable brand, like we're gonna use the classic phrase, the Glock, right? Now with the Glock clones come in many different flavors. You know what I mean? They come with a flavor that's a lower cost, cost friendly flavor, and they come with a flavor that's a custom flavor. Terran Tactical, Shadow Systems, Zev, shit like that. You know what I mean? And what I want to talk about is in CZs before the Glock, before the Gen 3 Glock clones patent ran out. CZ was probably the most cloned firearm on the planet. But like Cass was saying, she liked the SAR better than the Shadow 2. Just the feel, the finish, just everything. So we're going to discuss that SAR is probably, I don't know, $600 firearm, and the Shadow 2 is probably about a $900. Is the difference that $300? Are you paying for the name? Because you damn sure ain't really paying for the quality, or this dagger that I got compared to my Glock 45 or my Glock 19. You know what I mean? I said 1,000 times that It's not a Glock, but it ain't 300. My dagger was $250. You know what I mean? And it has a little extra features that the Glock doesn't have. Right? And it's not really, it's not a Glock, but I don't think a Glock is worth $300 more. You know what I mean? It's just fact. Is is the better worth $300 more, or the Shadow Systems C920 or whatever it's called, right? Is that worth that much more than the Glock? Or that Zev, is that worth double the price of the Glock? You see what I'm saying? Or that SAR, is that SAR, you know, worth, is that CZ Shadow 2 worth $300 more than that SAR K12 Sport? Yes, I did. Is it worth it? You know what I mean? So feel free to jump in. Or we can even talk about the Glock. We're not even going to go into this Shadow System smashing that Bass brought in. How about the Bull Armory? You know what I mean? Does it relate? Where are you losing and where are you getting? Where does the bang for the buck? You see what I'm saying? And it all boils down to what are the things that you value, not what you heard, the durability and the reliability and all of that bullshit that you can't really measure, all that shit that you can't really measure. But what are you, what's going to satisfy you? The information that we have, like, say for instance, you know what I mean? Cass dealing in real estate, right? We have two houses. We looking for a house, right? Both houses are equally the same size, equally the same model, right? House A is on block A and house B is on block B, right? Just to keep it easy. House A is $200,000 more than house B, but it's only 2 blocks away. So they share in the same school system, sharing the same transportation route, sharing the same every fucking thing. You know what I mean? So what justifies that $200,000 cost? You know what I mean? One of the things that add to that $200,000 cost is house B may be on a main street and house A may be in a cul-de-sac, but it's still 2 blocks. Does that 2 blocks justify $200,000? You know what I mean? Is that valuable to you? So you have to say, okay, I could save myself $200,000 by buying this house B, and I'm not really losing anything other than the perception or retail equity or something like that. Or is that valuable to you? You know what I mean? It's not a matter of the Jova. It's not even a matter of the quality these days, because when we're looking at it, right, technological advances in manufacturing processes. You know what I mean? You could check out Cass' video that she put out on the subject. The manufacturing process has gotten so fucking advanced to the point that you can make a one-for-one clone with impeccable quality, right? And you can mass produce it more faster and make it with less cost of the original, because you don't have to put in the R&D. All the R research and development has been put in by the original company. All the research and development has been done. They shit is up. They proven it. They're going to stamp it. All right, we got your ass. Copy, stamp it, print it, roll it. You see what I'm saying? All of that has already been established. So now you got to ask, as a consumer point of view, this is $550. This is $250. Is it worth it? Or do you just want to do a custom? This is $500 and this is $800. This is that, is that Shadow Systems defiably more worth it? You see what I'm saying? So it's not that quality stuff. I don't necessarily think that's real anymore. And I don't think it not real. I don't think it applies to most cases anymore with the manufacturing. The manufacturing processes excelled faster than firearm innovation. You see what I'm saying? Now you can make better stuff cheaper and faster and higher to a higher standard. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Most of the cost is R&D and marketing and advertising. Now that marketing and advertising cost is over with, that money spent. The next company that's making the imitation does not have to spend money on that. So you end up saving as the consumer. You end up saving as a consumer. But as a customer, we have to ask ourselves, is paying that $250 or $300 more worth it to us? You know what I mean? And that's something that we want to talk about. So feel free to jump in. And I put the jump in thing. And just to pay bills.
Sorry. Yeah.
Just to pay bills, look what we got. Look what we got. Look what we got. Look, look what we got.
It's showing in the mirror.
Look what we got.
Smashing that bass is coming.
Look what we got. Look what we got. Who want one? Who want one? Hit me in the DM. Bass, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hit me in the DM, man.
It's showing a mirror reflection.
It's showing a mirror. We know what it is. Look what we got.
Is it clear now?
Look what we got.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah.
It says
look what we got. Yo,
it says love.
Yo, let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up for one, man. Hit me up for one. Look what we got. We got a lot.
You got more?
We got a lot. So yeah, man. Yeah, we support the channel, man. Thanks for everybody supporting us, man. Hit me up on the thing, man. Throw it on your gear, your bag, your plate carrier. But for real, get your shit up, man. Come on in, talk your shit, Bass. Smashing that bass. I hope you're not eating, man, with food in your mouth.
No. I was taking a sip.
Go ahead. Talk your shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not. I mean, so I guess the highest, or the higher end, I guess, firearm that I've been with would have been the FN 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Then I guess I wasn't really. I mean, I was into it, but not into it. Like I don't want to say I wasn't into it like I am now. I just didn't shoot as much.
What two Rich say? Took that back to there.
Shauna Rich said those are hot, and two Rich says no. Hey, what's up, Philly Slow?
What's up, Philly Slow? What two Rich say? Go up here, higher quality here.
Right there.
Yeah. So two Rich says what he said, Catherine.
You're gonna like a higher quality guns. The difference compared to cheaper firearms.
The quality shit. Let me address this, yo. The quality shit is narrowing the fuck down. You see what I'm saying? That quality shit that's a far reach right now. That's questionable. That's questionable these days, bro. Because the way these CNC machines operating, bro, I seen people with some clean ass daggone CNC printed, 3D printed joints.
Oh, look who's here.
Who's that?
Tisha.
Hey, Tisha. How you doing?
Another cousin. Your cousins are popping
what's
up.
What's up, cuz? Yeah, so go ahead, Bass. Let's say what's up to everybody. Hit that like button.
Your cousins are popping up, Armel.
What's going on, everyone?
Welcome.
Yeah, so I was just talking. Go ahead, finish talking your stuff, Bass.
So, like, I guess the highest in firearm I'm in right now. Firearm I'm in right now is the 1911.
Got more flour on it.
It looks better. No.
Yo, Zadie had the flour again today and tore this place up. We got a flour. Turn the light off, Zadie.
It looks better the lights on.
No, but you got your mirror reflection.
Oh, you should turn the other light on.
Turn that light off, Zadie.
Turn this light off, Boogie.
Turn that light off, Booby.
She wants it on.
Yo, Zadie trying to sit here and
Yo.
be a troublemaker.
Zadie, I left the flower in the corner for 2 minutes, and Zadie took it and came in the dining room and had
she washed her hair and she still got flour in
basically
her
bathing in the flour.
Oh my goodness!
She literally poured it out on the table on the floor.
It's flour. You know, flour turn to glue when you put water on it, man.
Around
oh my goodness, man!
There was some juice that was put on the floor.
I was on YouTube looking for how to pick up flour effectively because I don't feel comfortable like vacuuming flour and stuff up because flour is explosive. You know what I mean? So I was like, flour was like
she literally put the flour on the ground and the floor was rolling around in it, like rolling and doing this, like rain, like snow.
Yo, flour is like explosive. Like flour is like a bomb. Like seriously, for real. Okay. And it's an explosive in the house. And Zadie had the flour all over under the dining room table. It tracked all upstairs in the house. I'm like, oh my goodness, yo. There was flour all over the place, man. But yeah, but back what Too Rich said. What's up, Tish? What Too Rich, man? You want to come in here and talk your stuff too? Alvin Battle. Okay, Alvin in here. Thank you guys for showing up. For real. And Cass, you don't got no power.
I was plugging it in. You didn't
it did. It was. I just brought it over here. You don't have any power. Get an extension cord from upstairs. Because it was 88%.
But not when you're streaming.
I need a extension cord. Seriously.
I left it. Wait a second. I'll be back.
Yo, we might lose y'all.
But that's what I was having charging.
We might lose y'all, man, because Cass be slipping. Okay, stop arguing and move faster.
Plug it in.
She be wanting to fuss. You got to move.
Plug it in.
Huh?
Just plug the shit in.
Give me a minute, damn.
Well, you say you're gonna lose us? Just plug it in. That's all you gotta do.
It ain't no plugs immediately over here.
Well, get an extension cord, I guess.
Yeah, I took it upstairs because I'm building my studio. I took it upstairs because I'm making a studio because I'm getting tired of the flower lady. Yo, the flower lady run this shit. Yo, I don't know if y'all knew, but the flower lady, that little baby flower runs this place, man.
Yeah, that thing you put on Instagram that day.
I had to go somewhere and close. I got to go somewhere with closed doors.
That thing you put on Instagram that day, that shit was funny.
What? The other day?
That was nothing.
That was
nothing compared to today.
It's a bigger bag of flour.
And I was in the supermarket, right? I was like, should I get a 10-pound bag of flour? And I was like, nah, it's good. I got the small joint. I was like, it's good that I got the small joint. Turn that light off and get out of here. That's why I'm moving upstairs.
We're dancing.
There's your butt upstairs.
We're dancing. Everybody do this.
There's your butt upstairs. You're making me sick. What's up, y'all? I'm back, man. But yo, somebody, I'm gonna let Jova on. Go ahead, Jova.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me in, man.
What's up, y'all? Yo, man.
What's up? I don't know. Hey, can you
y'all
see me?
Gotta show y'all face or something, man. I gotta see some curtains.
Hey, can you see me?
I ain't in the crib, man.
You ain't in the crib, man.
You never shows his face. What he be doing? He never shows his face.
Hey,
he does show his face. He just got all that. He got he Black Santa Claus. Joe, what up? You still in?
Hey, Armel, I'm gonna jump back in, all right? Because I don't know if you can see me.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. You can talk your shit.
Nah, hey, so just two things, right? You're right. The biggest cost of bringing something to market is research and development. So if I make a clone or a copy of something that's really, really popular, I bypass all of that patents and everything else, and I can just do it. That's why a lot of people say some of these Glock clones are better than the Gen 3s because they had 20, 30 years to figure out what the customers want and to make those corrections, make it more ergonomical, this, that, serration, slide cuts, all this Gucci shit. Now, where I'll disagree with you on this, and this is going to be a good one, what makes your clones or your knockoffs a little bit better or cheaper is that they use generally inferior parts. It's all about keeping the
Not
cost.
all the time, Joe.
All right, so
Lately, Joe.
listen. Let me finish. Generally, they use inferior parts. Now, the ones that cost substantially more than the original, you start talking about your shadow systems, your ZEVs, and everything else. Some of their parts may be on par with the original manufacturers, right? With the OEM. But now, when I'm talking about parts, I'm not talking about frames and slides. I'm talking about your internals. A lot of companies will use metal injected molding. That's why some of these parts fail and all this other bullshit. So we have to take that into consideration.
Okay. Now I looked at that into consideration, right? And I seriously looked at that. So I'm spending $250, right, on my PSA dagger, right? And me and Bash, she was dead. So we had 3 Glock clones, bro. We had 3 Glock clones and a Glock 19, right? Right? We had.
All right.
This is what we had. We had the PSA dagger, right? The Glock 19, and the Bull Armory Cleaver. What's that? Which one we had out there? The Cleaver?
The axe hatchet.
Yeah, we had the axe hatchet out there, right? So that's the cheaper clone, the original, and a higher end clone, right? Now, you know who won that, right? You know who won that with like 4 people shooting, 4 different shooters, right? You know who won that, right?
Who won
you
what?
think won? Who you think won, Clint? Who you think won that? With 4 different shooters.
The Glock.
Fuck no.
All right, hey Armel. So check this out, right? And I had this conversation this morning. Right when we hey, listen. When we go and we do these quote unquote YouTube torture tests and everything else, you can take all that shit and throw it out the window because scientifically it's inaccurate, simply because we never or very rarely do we publish or say objectively this is what we're doing. We don't have controlled standards. It just becomes an individual's preference. So and for those 4 shooters, they may have preferred Coke over Pepsi, but objectively, when you put it down, these are the standards. This is what we're doing, and everything else.
We're not talking about
that's what you have to look at, because for your average shooter, I might only shoot 10,000 rounds in my life, and that knockoff JVQ gun is great. It works, but certain guns are designed for certain specifications, and that's where that incurred cost comes in.
Because it has cost, seriously, with that difference, right? You say parts, right? That cost difference, like say from this $250 clone, right? This $250 PSA clone. That difference was in R&D.
Sometimes
that difference is in R&D alone.
All right, but check this out, right? If you adjust for inflation, what was the cost for a Glock 19 Gen 3 when they first came out?
$550, because I put one on layaway on my 21st birthday. How I know that?
Yeah, but you got ripped.
I paid $550 for it.
All right, but you got ripped. Right?
I had it on layaway. How much was it? This is back in 1995.
Yeah, back in 1995, there's going for like $425. How much is a Glock 19 Gen? How much is a Glock 19 Gen 3 right now today?
$550, $500.
Right, so that price hasn't moved. Right now, you have to adjust. You have to adjust for inflation. Right now, I can get a Glock 47 for $540. Right, and that's a Gen 5.
What up, big fish? I didn't see you. You ain't got my glasses on.
So
get the Nighthawk fish.
You have to take that in consideration and everything else, like your quality of your parts. That barrel, what type of barrel is in that PSA dagger? And I'm not beating up.
I ain't beating it on quality, right, Joe?
What
I'm saying is, right, what qualities, right? What is your quality standard? Like I said, We got a house that's 2 blocks away from each other. 2 blocks away, same school system, same bus zone, same everything, right? That's less than 1,000 feet away from each other, right? One house is $200,000 more.
And so
Right?
so when we start talking, yeah, when
Now
we start talking about housing,
they're both the same size.
all right,
Which one do you buy?
so let's make this equal because again,
I can't hear you. Which
Hey,
one do you buy, Too Rich?
Man, it's a reason why one is 200,000 more, man.
Yeah, there's a reason why.
Reason why.
yeah,
One is
hey,
on the main street, one is not.
It's
That's
a,
the
Don't
difference.
get old,
right,
Lamar.
and it's all
No,
about
same,
the
exact,
reason.
same
Is the
square
reason
footage, same
good
finish.
enough for you to pay.
Not only that is the
200,000.
one that's $200,000 cheaper has better quality finishes.
I feel you, man. But you know,
hey,
You
Armel.
get it.
a lot of these
This
new,
is I'm gonna tell you this shit from experience, right?
a lot of these new houses ain't made worth shit, man.
Now, even
100%.
even if right, we renovated a house, right? Cass right here. I had to wait for her to come back
You know,
because the
I'm-
mirror
I'm-
is
I'm
gleaming
da-
because
I'm
that
da-
daggone
I'm-
light is
I'm
on.
dancing with Zadie, man. You know,
So Cass,
huh?
we talk about a house, right? So we renovated a house before, right? Houses 2 blocks away were selling for way more than what we wanted for our house, but I don't think they could fuck with it.
Which house you talking about?
South Louder.
That was gonna be the showpiece.
That house was like a super duper showpiece. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it was significantly cheaper than houses that was probably about $300,000 less. Go ahead, Big Fish. Here go Big Fish. Talk your shit.
I'm just popping in. What's up? How's everyone doing?
Hey, chilling, man. How
Good,
you feeling?
you?
You feeling better? You took some NyQuil?
Yeah, I'll be all right. You're gonna take more than code and knock my ass down.
You gotta get some motherfucking
You
beer.
better come with some Ebola or some shit.
You better get some Hennessy. That shit fixed.
Does that?
Some Hennessy fix.
Yo, so
What's
I wanted to touch on the quality shit, like Joe was saying, the longevity of stuff. You know, like how they test that out.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
Mhm.
most people don't get the training or whatever the fuck they
They
need
don't need it.
anyway. They need anyways, right?
Right.
So would you rather put something in their hands that's cheaper that might fucking hold up, or would you rather knock some of them variables out the door right off the rip?
Levels, what I'm saying is right now, because we're gonna talk higher end and low end, and you're a good person to talk about it, right? So we got
Yeah.
my CZ, we got CZ, we got CZP07, right? It cast gun, right? And we got your BNT.
That's a good gun. CZ's a good gun.
Yeah, but then we got your BNT. The what is section 6?
Yeah.
What is this? Station 6?
Oh, the pistol? I really don't. Yeah, I got it. But
There's a
that's
price.
that's a collector's piece though.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, the one that's like the PO7. Which one is
Yeah.
okay, with that, right? Is this the price difference worth justification? I'm sure BNT put their ass in it, put their hands in it, but
That's a different thing because that is a collector's piece to me.
It goes back to what exactly
Because they're trying to do the Sphinx. If you know what the original OG one is, right?
Yeah.
It was the Sphinx.
Yeah. And now what is it called? The Phoenix now?
I'm not sure.
They got another name for it because I think
But you get what I'm saying? Like that's a collector's piece, so that might have a different value.
Quality for quality, is it worth the difference though? That's an up.
I mean, do you trust B&T's machinery over CZ's?
That's one of the things with me is what am I getting it for?
I mean, you're going.
Quality is not even a question. With me is what am I getting it for? Why do I want this?
Right.
That's what me is. Why do I want this? I want this because it's the dope shit that I know a lot of people.
Nah, get the CZ. Get the CZ.
Yeah. What you said?
Get the CZ.
Yeah, that's what I got that. So the same thing is for real. I look at this dagger, right? I look at this dagger and I put it together, and like me and Smashing That Bass, we did it, and I still ain't get the videos right for that shit.
All right, let me ask you this: would you trust your mama with a dagger? Would you be like, Mama, bet your life on this gun right here?
All
That
right.
shit fine.
And see, Armel.
No, because my mother ain't going to war no more. She on that get the fuck
Nah,
up.
hey, bro, if you can't sell it to your mama, you can't sell it to me, doggy.
I put the dagger over a sky.
Hey, Armel,
What?
see how I look at it too, bro. Like, see, it's a difference, bro. I ain't really no collector. You know what I'm saying? I
All
really,
right, Mr. Nice. All these nice armament cats talking about they not collectors
I'm
on
not
this
no
motherfucker.
fucking collector. I don't have a million guns. I just want good shit. So in case I gotta go to motherfucking war, I'm going to motherfucking war. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but everybody not going to war too rich. That's the whole shit.
I might not never have to go to war. I pray to God I don't. I don't have to. I don't want to.
Everybody ain't thinking like
hurt
that.
nobody, bro. But I'm not. I don't got a lot of guns, bro. So I just want to buy good shit though to make sure.
Right.
Time comes. Goddamn, I got the right
That's
shit.
That's what I was trying to get to earlier. Like, some of us can clear malfunction. We can deal with that shit. How many people got time to train and practice every day and spend that money on ammo?
Right.
So wouldn't it be better to knock those variables that could go wrong out right off the rip on the purchase?
Somebody new, for real. Somebody new, like say, my mom not exactly a good example of that. So somebody who
you get what I'm saying though, right? Like,
I get what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Like say your daughter grows up and she wants a gun later or whatever. You gonna steer her to a dagger? You gonna steer her to a dagger?
She won't have to buy one. She'll have to pick it up out of the house, out of the.
Yeah, but I think the main thing is, and it was already said, but it's like when you go to purchase a firearm, it's all what you're purchasing for. Are you purchasing the firearm to go out and just bullshit and have a good time when you go to buy that specific firearm, or are you purchasing that firearm for possibly one day for it to save your life?
Right.
Then I see the higher quality there, right? I mean, 100%. But like I just built a P80. You know what I mean?
Here's the problem though: when people start going, "This is just as good."
It's not that. It's
Stop
not.
it.
I started the conversation like that. I said that dagger is not a fucking Glock. I said that from the door. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
In no way, shape, and form. Fuck no. But I don't know if it's a beginner that's just starting out, just trying to put some rounds down range and just trying to get comfortable with their firearm. I don't know if that $300 difference is enough for them.
Is it $3?
Yeah, my dagger costs $250, bro.
Oh shit.
That shit bad. And it's not that much fucking different. That we throw the Glock 19. The Bull Armory won our competition because that shit is just too custom.
I like what PSA is doing, bro. They making shit affordable.
You can't knock them. You can't knock them.
So that shit, but there was a big fuck. The difference is that when you throw in the 19 and the PSA thing, the fucking PSA is clinkily clink. That shit, it ain't smooth. I don't know if it need a break and where's it ain't fucking smooth. You know what I mean?
Right.
The shit ain't got that. It ain't got that.
It's like the fake purses when you look at the stitching on the inside.
Yeah, it's that bullshit. It's not smooth. But they got some good ass fake ass purses and shit. You know what I mean? But it's not that shit. Like, and you can clearly tell, you know what I mean? It ain't the quality of the parts. You take it apart, all the quality of parts is fine. You know what I mean? Everything is fine. It ain't like little like super motherfucking Lego parts in there like that, you know. And everything is interchangeable. Everything is interchangeable. You know what I mean? You can put all the OME Gen 3 shit in that fucking dagger, and it's still gonna be a fucking dagger. It ain't gonna be a Glock. I swear to God, it's just clinky like that. I don't know what it is.
Man,
but
you can tell the difference, bro.
I guess what?
Fuck, man, you can tell the difference, bro. In that bullshit, I don't give a fuck, bro. I bought a bullshit gun. And when I started goddamn fucking with them real shits and seeing them real guns, them real shit, boy, I get day to day.
There's a
You can
difference,
fucking see
bro.
the difference, bro.
There's a
You
difference.
can
But
feel
if
it.
you
You
just
can feel
starting
it.
out, man, but if
Right.
you just starting out, right? This
Right.
is what I'm saying. If
To
you
bring
just
it back to what Smashing Bass was saying, though, he's saying depends on what you buying it for, though, right?
smashing that bass, drop that fucking bull armory on it, and everybody just like, what the fuck? It was just like that. It wasn't a Glock.
So it's not a Glock. It's not a Glock. So that's actually what I carry is the Bull Armory X hatchet, which is
It's a
a
Glock
Glock.
clone too.
It's a Glock 19 clone. And I guess what made me buy it is I bought their 1911 and 9 mil, their government model. And it just like you just feel it. It's so fucking smooth. The 1911. So I said, fuck it. I went ahead and bought that. I did pay like $6 something for it, which I understand. I could have got a Glock.
$100 more than a
I
Glock.
get that, but I bought it. You know, before I carry anything, I don't just put 50 rounds to it. I had about 600 or 700 rounds of Blazer brass, 115 grain through it, and then I put 100 rounds of the Federal HSTs through it. I had no problem with either one of those, so I started carrying it. I mean, what I like about it is
Tisha, I'm not
it,
saying
it
it's not
has
a good
it
firearm.
has a
I'm saying it's not the fucking.
it has an aggressive grip. Like it's like it. I don't know. Like I just when I shoot it, like I out of I guess like the 19 style clones or whatever, I shot that the best, and I just feel like I can hold on to it better. So that's what I carry. I mean, you know, and I don't like the grip of a Glock, like the grip angle. So the Bull Armory has more of like a 1911 grip angle. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't got nothing bad to say about Bull Armory.
It's a Glock clone. It's a Gen 3 clone, but the fit and finish is superior. That shit
no,
is more
definitely
superior
a good gun.
systems, but I don't know nobody with a shadow systems though. So we couldn't test it. And
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, Armel. So yeah, you have to consider this, right? And just sticking with your Glock 19 Gen 3 clones.
Mhm.
The patent for your Glock 19 ran out, say 5 years ago, right? So Glock's not going to go in and retool their machinery or anything else, right? They're
We
keeping
ran it
it
against
simple.
the Gen 5 19.
Say again?
We ran it against the Gen 5 19.
All right, but again, Glock's not going to go back in and retool their machinery just for minor cosmetic changes. So the manufacturers that's smart, they're listening to all the complaints from the grip angle, from this, from that, and everything else, and they're making those adjustments to get you a better product. If that makes any sense.
No,
If that makes
100%.
You produce a better product for less.
Say
Yeah,
again?
no, I wouldn't even, bro.
So now when
With
we say
today's
a better product,
manufacturing, I'm saying,
I'm
you produce
saying
a better product with less.
yeah, I'm saying
less.
ergonomically, everything else, it fits better in your hands, does this, it does that. So again, is it a better product? You have to look at the standards for which that Glock 19 or that comparison A to comparison B, the requirements, and that's what drives up that price, right?
Okay.
So you're in construction, right? Hold on, you're in construction. You know that an interior screw costs more or costs less than a screw that's designed to go exterior for the weather.
No,
Right?
don't
They
get into
both
this.
screw
This is
in,
a
right?
complicated topic. That's a bad analogy.
Why is that? They both
That shit is a bad analogy.
They're both
Because
screws,
it's not
right?
just the screws, it's not just the material, it's not just the finish of the screws, it's more shit to it. But that's a bad analogy, and we can't even
what's
get
the
into
difference?
that.
What's the difference between guns?
Huh?
What's the difference between guns? It's the same, man. Walk like a duck, quack like a duck.
Because the technology is a little bit different. Screw technology been around for 5,000 years.
Gun technology been around for 5,000 years too.
And dealing with fasteners, there's politics involved in it. You know what I mean?
Dealing with guns, there's politics involved too, man.
And it's deep cultural shit. And just because they say that this is the tits and this is the shit, it don't mean that it is. You know what I mean?
What's the difference?
A lot of times we deal
No.
with what we have.
Yeah. What's the difference? I got an interior screw and an exterior screw.
The difference is why the fuck we even use slotted screwdrivers.
I got a butter knife.
No,
Man,
it's just fucking useless, bro. Or
Torque,
why do
torque,
you even
bro.
use Phillips screwdrivers? You know
Torque
what I mean?
screws, baby. Torque screws.
Hey, I got.
Yeah.
Hey, Armel, you
Even
know where I'm
that is
from.
like, you know,
You know where I'm from. I got a butter knife.
I know if I walk in the
that's some
store and I
bullshit, yo.
grab a dagger or a Glock, I'm grabbing a Glock, bro.
Yes. Let me ask you this. All right. The
I
Glock's
think
been out. The Glock's been out. The Glock's been out. How long, Armel?
Huh?
The Glock has been out and around for how long?
A long time, probably about 30
Every
years.
fucking year, somebody say there's a new Glock killer coming out.
Right, man. I was just thinking
I
these.
ain't gonna front, bro. I ain't gonna front, man. I ain't gonna
And it
front.
never happens,
Out of
dog.
everything, out of
Ever.
everything that's a Glock killer, out of everything that's a Glock killer, I don't even shoot my Glocks.
Nothing's a Glock killer. You can't kill the goat.
Yeah.
Better take your LeBron loving ass to somewhere else.
At it the wrong way. I think we're looking at it the wrong way. Let's not look at a duty use pistol.
Then what we talking about?
Some fun
Let's
shit.
talk about
It's a tool. In my eyes, it's a tool.
let's not talk about a general use pistol. Let's talk about a 1911.
All right.
A 1911, right? Every 1911, right, is a fucking clone, except for the Colt, the Browning Colt. So is that original? There's cheaper ones than the Colt. We can shit. The Colts are over fucking priced for one, right? So we talk about Colt 1911, right? I say a Springfield or Ruger is better than that shit for $150 more. I mean less.
I mean, if you're saying that, then every AR-15 is an Armalite.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Being that
Yeah, I mean,
Armalite is not here, right? So we're gonna say V7 or Knights or LMT or the things that became of that. Fish, you could tell us more about the history of that.
The Knights is definitely elevated.
Huh?
The gas system's proprietary now. The bolt carriers, rounded lugs. They've just done little tweaks because the fucking platform was already golden.
But
You know, the guy who designed the AR works for Knights.
Armalite. This is what I'm
He
saying.
used to work for Knights until he died.
Right.
Yeah, the original Armalite platform, right? The original Armalite platform. The licenses were sold to Colt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colt's still
Well,
making AR-15s right now, right? So we can see Colt is the brand, right? So Colt is the brand.
see, I'm not sure. They might have like licensed it to a whole bunch of different manufacturers because of war and shit. Joe Va would know more on this than I would.
Go ahead.
So, and that goes back to the 1911s, right? They decided they wanted it. Then they did licenses to different manufacturers for productions. So, and the key is there is a specification that goes out and that all your contractors build to that spec. That's where the term mil spec comes from. So, yes, Armalite did the original design off a requirement from the Air Force, sold it to Colt because Armalite was running out of money, and then it just took off from there, and it was licensed out.
So Colt is the Glock. So you made them saying me that Colt is the standard. So there's cheaper rifles. Colt's not cheap. Colt ARs are not fucking cheap. You know what I mean? They're not cheap.
And the reason why Colts aren't cheap is because of probably three things. Like you said,
damn sure ain't quality.
Yeah, no, but hold on. Like you said, they're the standard.
It damn sure ain't quality.
Right? They're the standard. They got the history and the longevity, and people are willing to pay that money just for that name. It's just like people.
Is it the quality? Is it the quality?
Quality has gone down. Quality has gone down. That's a fact. Quality has gone down, and people are willing to pay it because they feel that nostalgia. Because this is Gary Gordy's gun.
Same thing about the Glock.
Yeah. This is Gary Gordy's gun from Black Hawk Down. This unit uses this, yada yada yada. So again, same thing with the Glock.
Hit me on the thing with your address so I can see y'all out the dope shit.
So same thing with the Glock, right? People jump on the Glock because the police departments are using it, this, that, everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day with the Beretta 92, right? Beretta 92 blew up in popularity because of
my cousin in here, a retired police officer in here.
the Berettas blew up because of Lethal Weapon and what was the other movie at the airport?
So how would you rate the Beretta as reliable?
Yeah, but Beretta has some QA/QC issues because a lot of Berettas we used to have, we ran a whole bunch of rounds to the 92s, and they
So
started
the
getting
AR-15 has some QA/QC issues. How long it take them to get over that?
well, the original ARs back in the 60s, they figured that shit out, but right now they're running like champs.
Yo, we talking about go to war, man. It's different.
So
Saying,
here's the
like,
deal right
I'm
here.
looking at shit, like we went to the event, right? And Cass brought out Shadow 2. We bring out our Shadow 2, and she's shooting the Shadow 2, right? Or whatever, right? Motherfucker bring out that SAR. And she like, oh, I like this. I was like, how the hell you like some shit? You know what I mean? And we
So,
Damn,
huh?
so can I,
bro.
Huh? What you say? So the Shadow 2 compared to that SAR, what is it called? K2, K12 Sport. And I'm checking that shit out, man. That shit ain't that, you know what I mean? It ain't no quality thing. They just made something nicer for cheaper.
yeah,
My
but I mean,
question is, when you try to label it like a go to war shit,
It's not
like,
go to war. We can't
I
talk
know,
about
but let me, like, what's the difference between go to war and a self defense? I mean, technically, you at war for that 5 seconds or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Fish, don't front. You got shit just for fun. Some people
Yeah,
just got shit just for fun.
you got
of
shit
course.
just for flexing too.
All my shit just for fun. All my shit just for fun,
Just
and
for
everything can go to war.
foot. I guess I gotta get some foot. Yeah, I ain't really got nothing for no, no
You too
just,
serious, too rich, man. You too rich to be serious, bro.
I ain't going.
You just to have fun, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would enjoy myself. That's why I would love to go to the meetup, bro. Like to be able to enjoy some of this shit like
Now
that.
you ain't gotta go to the meetup. You just hook up with us, man. We just ride up. You know, we do our thing. You know,
Yeah,
that shit ain't nothing but a weekend.
Yeah, but the original manufacturers, they're not always going to stay on top. I mean, they're not going
Yes,
to
what the hell?
they're not going to take it to the grave. I mean, at some point, I mean, you know,
Yeah, but they're
things,
gonna be
things.
around. Where's
No,
the
for sure, they're going to be around. I'm just saying, like, you can't always stay on top. You know what I mean? Like, in things advance. You know what I mean? Like technology and all that shit. So
Manufacturing has advanced. Tell
yeah?
me
What
about the innovation in firearms in the past fucking 30 years since the Glock been out.
these companies, these little small companies, be going out of business though.
Huh?
yeah, but
Like, can you promise me fucking SAR and Zev is gonna be around in 10 years? Because I know Glock is.
no, for sure. But I also think that
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I also think that it also has to do with the following. There's such a big following that even if a better firearm comes out, they're still going to have so many people that are still going to buy
firearms
that are still going to buy their firearms. You know what I mean? So they're not going to go under. But I'm just saying, like, you can't. No company is going to stay on top forever. Is all I'm saying.
No, they'll create their lane, but
Colts is still around, so Glock will still be around.
It's like when everyone was rocking American Made, and then Honda came out and was like, "Yo, check this shit out."
Right. Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of firearms that are better than the Glocks. A lot.
What's better to you though? That's subjective.
There's a lot, you know what I mean? But they pretty much a Glock owns the market share of it. You know what I mean? I think me personally, I think the motherfucking one, it depends on what a person is looking for, but GP, general purpose, I think that the P10 is a superior fucking firearm.
So I have a question for everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat or whatever.
Your wife got one, right, Bass? Your wife got a P10.
Yeah, she got the Suzy
As far as
P10.
what?
It's just the fit and finish, the feel, the trigger. The Glock,
All right, can I go?
Pay for shit to get.
Let me ask you this: can I go to any gun store and get a holster and a mag for that PCZ P10?
Actually, yeah, it fits into Glock holsters. That's the other fucking side of it.
so I can get all parts and all gunsmiths know what's up with the CZP-10 across the United
Not
States.
the parts, but I'm saying as
I
far as
don't know. I don't ever have to go to a gunsmith.
It fits into Glock holsters.
If you could do that with a Glock, I could literally go anywhere.
But yeah, because they own the market share. They own the market share right now. You feel me? They own the market share right now.
But that
Right
goes back to what I was
going to
saying.
overtake the Glock's market share is the 320.
Listen, people who like Glock, they
The
just
320 is going to take over the Glock's market share.
Oh, you're bugging. I don't think so.
It's going to take it. The 320 is going to take it.
Oh, I
Not
want
right
one.
now, because the 320 is what? 10 years old now? How old is the P10? I mean, the 320. The 320 I'm talking about. The 320 is going to take the market share.
what you talking about? The M18?
No, just the 320 itself. Just that motherfucker. It's going to take the Glock's market share.
I mean, there's been guns that have been better. The P30 was better. The P2000 was better from HK. The USP is better than all these motherfucking guns we talking
HK
about.
overrated.
See, I shot the. Is just as far as shooting. I'm not talking about war or whatever. Just as far as shooting, feel, the way that the slide seemed to cycle. Armel gave me the CZ. I forget which model it was. He gave me HK. I don't know what model that was, but I definitely liked the feel, and I definitely liked. It felt like the CZ was smoother.
Is the recoil balance is different?
Well,
between
hey,
the CZ
so
and the
so
HK?
you'll get that on the
They're different
CZ.
functional firearms.
Yeah, you'll get that on the CZ
Hey, I like
75s and shadows, just because of how the
salute.
upper fits into the lower, the way it rides on the rails. That CZ
Right.
has internal rails on it, so it's going to feel smooth. It's going to work out in the
Now,
balance.
the difference what he was talking about is the recoil effect and
Yeah.
the sitting back on target is different
Yeah,
between the
no, but
CZ
that's
and
but that's that's
It
the
could be
reason
Oh,
similar.
but
why.
it was just smoother too in general. Like it
That's-
just
I
it seemed to
I
cycle.
like the HK shooting better, right?
Yeah.
But I like the CZ finishes better.
Yeah, Armel, the reason why that recoil is much smoother is because of how that upper receiver sits
It's a dual
into the.
spring. It's the fucking recoil. It's a recoil spring. And
It's not.
that's what it is. The recoil system on the HK is superior.
Armel, that CZ, if you open it up in the shadow, you look at how the CZ sits. It sits on internal rails. They're not external rails between the upper and the lower.
Mm-hmm.
That leads to the smoothness of it and everything else. Then you can adjust that with different weight recoil springs and all other shit. But the biggest difference is the way the upper and the lower mates.
Yeah, no, of course. But it wasn't.
The HK rocks different because it has the entire slide is a full length slide, so it rides the train. Basically, is what I call it. The recoil impulse is different. So the HK dampens their recoil differently from CZ.
Weren't they the first ones with the dual recoil shit?
What I'm talking about was why HK sucks is because the finish the whatever they use to coat their gun is an inferior fucking. They could have did better than that. You know what I mean? That's what I like.
I have never heard someone say that about an
I
HK.
said it because I beat it up in the I put guns in the hole in the daggone toolbox and them shit beat up, bro. You know what I mean? And I have guns for years, and I look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker.
That's called a patina, my guy.
Yeah, that's what the HK lovers call it. But then I see guns that don't have, guns that been in the same bag don't have the patina. So somebody won the gunfight in the tool bag. You know what I mean? And that's how I'm looking at it. Somebody won the gunfight in the tool bag. Somebody got a couple more black eyes than the other one. You know what I mean? So that's how I was like, damn. So this was in the bag with this gun. Why is this gun beat up and this one not? You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I ain't no scientist, I ain't no tester, I ain't no expert, and I really don't know shit.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard no rappers rapping about no CZ or no fucking PSA dagger.
Yo,
Cody all day, son.
You beat me to that one, Fish.
All I see is rappers getting killed, man. All I see is rappers getting killed, man. Yo, what y'all think about Tupac shit, man?
Man, that shit crazy, bro, ain't it? What
Yeah,
I
they
don't
said
Think about that shit,
they
though.
found the killer.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna bullshit. I don't even think.
Yo, I think for real, my man was a confidential informant.
Pac?
No, the other motherfucker, Keefe D.
Keefe D.
Oh yeah.
I
100.
think he was a confidential informant
Yeah.
that didn't bring any more information. So they brought him home to let the roosters crow. He lost his value. Like he was turning motherfuckers in for years. You know what I mean?
He
lost
outlived his
value.
usefulness.
Yeah, he outweighed his usefulness, and they decided to indict his ass.
Come get his ass.
Yeah.
Bro,
What
that
y'all
shit-
think about that for real? I know this wasn't the live was about. Yo, Kingdom, what's up, man?
Man, I bet they been knew who did it. They just don't care.
Keefe D been saying he been doing it for years already, man. What the fuck he
I
talking
know.
about?
Yeah.
But I'm saying where the money came from to do it.
That shit ain't had nothing to do with no damn money. That shit had to do with some gang shit. Tupac
No, man.
that dude out.
They talk
The
about
thing that got me,
They
the
talk
thing
about
that got me. Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
with that, bro.
The thing, the thing that got me was how do they solve?
Bro.
How do they solve all these fucking murders and shit, and it takes so long to solve his? Like to me, something wasn't right about that.
There's a
Man.
lot of unsolved murders, bro. But that's besides the point.
That shit had a lot to do with dirty cop shit, cover ups.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
They had
there
a
was.
confidential informant
Hey,
that they couldn't put in jail. That's what it had to do with. That was it. A confidential informant that they couldn't put in jail.
Oh, Vegas was dirty back then too in the 90s. Stop.
Oh yeah, stop.
Yeah, that shit was it was corrupt. Yeah, it was
yeah,
corrupt.
I mean, I understand that every murder is solved. I get that. I'm just saying, I mean, especially with someone so popular. I mean, come on. I don't know. Something wasn't right about that to me.
Man,
Yo, dude was a confidential informant, man.
they picked up Diddy.
That's what I say. That's what I say.
They say
Dude, Keefe
they say
D was a
questioned-
confidential informant.
They say they questioning Diddy on that, bro.
They ain't questioning Diddy shit. Because if they wanted Diddy, man, they would have had Diddy when Diddy was broke. I mean, when Diddy didn't have, they would have got Diddy when Diddy was a millionaire and not a billionaire.
Diddy might be a snitch too.
Man,
That
you
too.
don't know, man, because they say Von Zip ran off with the $1 million.
Look what happened to
That shit
Shine.
right there. Yo, hold up. That
What
shit
happened to
right there.
Shine? What happened to Shine?
Kill that. Let me kill that. Let me kill that right now, right?
What happened to Shine?
I don't know these dudes, right? But I was running up in Harlem. I don't know this dude Zip or whatever. I was running up in Harlem back in the days, right? That club didn't open up till way after Tupac was dead. Like years. Like, I don't know, it's like 2002. It was after the buildings fell.
I mean, it's a lot of shit behind it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just too much. It's just too much, bro. Like, and then
But
you see
it ain't, that's why it's looking deeper than what it is. They stomped out this dude. This dude is about that shit. And guess what happened? If you stomp out a dude that's about that shit, what happens? You got to expect him to come back.
I mean,
right?
you know you're gonna come back, but that whole shit looks staged, bro.
Nah, they stomped out my dude. They stomped not my dude. They stomped out this dude. And this dude a gangster. You think he's just gonna take an L and wait and I see this dude on the street?
I mean, of course not.
Well, apparently they did something earlier though.
Right, with the chain. Right.
Yeah.
They snatched the chain at the mall.
All right, they snatched the chain at the mall. Dude got dump, right?
Yeah, and at that point you like, oh damn, you was Suge and all them.
I'm gonna fuck you up again when I see you. You know what I mean?
Or I'll catch you back home slipping. Like I ain't just gonna black. I don't know.
Yeah,
man, Reggie took security off
you
of
got
him.
the opportunity. You got the opportunity. He had the opportunity and he had the op.
It's just a whole bunch of shit behind that, man.
Why it ain't that complicated, man. It's dead serious. It ain't that complicated.
Listen, like Big Gene Deal say.
Yeah. For real, PVD is a snitch. PVD is an informant, bro.
I can understand that, bro. I can understand it, but I'm saying
that's what I think, bro.
Man,
yo, Glock killed Tupac, man. So all the Tupac fans need to put the Glocks away, man. Get something else.
Nah, that ain't going to. That ain't going to. Yeah,
The
my boy.
Glock, nah, it was a Glock 40. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Yo,
hey,
40 cal is still, you know what I mean? I know everybody's like, yeah,
Oh yeah, 40.
the 40. I know in my neighborhood, that's the caliber they had.
Bro,
All
let's
schools and all
yo.
running around with 40 cals,
If
bro.
50 Cent got hit with the 40 cal, he'd have been dead.
A lot of
yeah.
money. Yeah. That 40 cal, it built up a nice repertoire. You know what I mean? That Glock, that
And what's
40,
crazy is 40 is the bitch version of 10 millimeter.
I got
yeah,
rid of my.
damn. Yeah, it is. And you can shoot 40 out of a 10 mil too.
I don't like all that. I ain't like the bark, man. I had that 22, man. That Glock 22.
Bro,
I ain't.
I had the 20. You talking about the 27?
No, the Glock 22, the 40
Oh
cal.
yeah, the full 19 size, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
17 size.
I had the 27, bro. That motherfucker was a wrist snapper.
I know. Like, God damn.
Like,
I hated that motherfucker.
I hated that gun, bro.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely risk, man. That's why I got rid of mine. I rather
I got a SIG 2340, but I have a 357 SIG conversion.
I got a P30 in 40 cal somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't use the 40 cal daggone barrel. I use the 357 SIG, and I don't have no more. I got like one box of ammo left for that. So
The
Got a
best gun
high
I ever
speed
shot in 40 though was the P2000.
the
That was the best. Yeah,
P2000, dope, man.
that was I'm not sure what agency had them, but they had them.
The P2000 is dope, man. But ain't the P2000 like the P30, the older version of the P30?
It's like right in between the USP and the P30. They came out with the P2000.
Yo, for real, I don't like striker fire guns anymore. I'm fucking done with them. I'm gonna get one more. I'm done with them, bro. I don't like striker fire guns no more.
You're all hammer fire.
Not just hammer fired. I think the place that I'm at right now in my firearms, I want something that does something mechanical different. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm looking at like stupid shit. Like because the basis is covered. I don't really, I don't really. It's just buying guns this for personal, interest. Like I'm interested in these rotating barrel type setups. You know what I mean?
for the revolver.
Yeah, I'm like different hammer fires. And I don't own a 1911. And now I'm just kind of like looking at 1911 and looking at like the Beretta series. And that's kind of another reason why I got into this clone thing, right?
I like those new Berettas.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't think they're worth the money. And that's another thing that I'm getting into. And it's not like I'm gonna put my life on a motherfucking M4.
I don't know. They're all steel, all metal, foreign made,
Okay.
Italian made.
Okay. Okay.
It's got a pedigree.
Drop this. Drop this pedigree. It's not something I'm putting my life on, right? This is right back to my daggone thing, right? I got a G19. I got a G45, right? I got
Well, then you're good. Stop buying guns and get some training.
right, right, right.
It's hard to
hold
stop buying guns. You know that.
nah. Everybody buy guns for different reasons. Everybody has their own reasons, you know what I mean? And whatever their reason is, that's cool with them.
Better get some training, everybody, man. I swear.
Everybody don't need, everybody
Act like shit sweet until it comes to your front door.
No, I'm with you, but it is. It's hard to stop buying guns.
Everybody get all this training and motherfucking when the motherfucking gun get pointed up, that shit go down the drain. Everybody got plans and they get punched in the fucking face. But everybody to each his own though. That's all cool. You know what I mean? It's all cool. You know, I ain't bashing nobody for whatever they doing they shit, but they just do they shit. But at the point, the base is covered. I'm just talking. I can only talk about my own personal shit. The basis is covered, right? Now it's just sheer bullshit, right? So I'm looking at this Beretta, man. I like the Beretta. I like the design XYZ, right? I like this M9. And I'm thinking about now I ain't getting into no competition.
I'm
So
the type of dude to pull out a Ruger, German Ruger on a
that's
motherfucker.
one thing.
Like,
I ain't pulling out no Ruger, right? Yo, I wouldn't pull out a Ruger. The reason why I won't pull out a Ruger is because the motherfuckers racist and they did their shit, but it's a whole other thing on the back end of that.
Ruger
So
or Luger.
Caltech and Ruger, I ain't fucking with. Period. Regardless of what they have. But it's just a matter of I'm looking at is this motherfucking because I'm looking at all the features of this the M9, the what is it, the A4 joint, right? The M9 A4 joint, right?
A4s aren't made in Italy. A3s are.
Yeah, but I like the A4 because it's optics ready. The A3s are not.
Man, I'd still rock with. I mean, you ain't even gonna fucking rock that gun that much. I would get the Italian made shit.
Yeah, but I'm sitting there looking at it, and then there's the
This is
clone.
from a big fish perspective, though. So you do what you
It's a
want.
big fish. We ain't even dealing with big fish with motherfucking 390.
Sorry, they gonna shut down these imports at some point, bro. They ain't playing.
The 1911s, man, that platform's nice. I love mine. That thing's fucking. I don't know. I love the shit out of it. It's probably my favorite gun.
You know the owner of B&T's in this Larry Vickers shit, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
The owner of B&T US.
Oh, you seen I sent it over there?
Not the owner of B&T, the whole company, just the US.
He played guilty too, because Larry Vickers played guilty.
Yeah, he pled guilty with Larry Vickers.
Yeah, man, that's some that's some shit.
Talk about that too.
I'm just saying these B&Ts might go up. Because they're going to have to find new distro and all that. Whole new fucking... And that's not just one country you got to deal with this import shit.
I still got them BNTs.
Well, hey, Fish. So the deal on that about it's not just like the imports per se. It's what they did because as SOTs, they tried to get post 86 weapons imported, and say they're going to demo them and everything else to law enforcement, and they never did. So they're getting them on misrepresentation and everything else and shit.
Bullshit. They caught the gold dude over here in Maryland that owned a machine gun nest, Kyle. I think Fish, you met him over at SHOT Show. He was talking to Dudley. He runs a machine gun nest over here. Young guy, white guy. He runs a machine gun nest over here in Frederick, Maryland. And he got caught up with that demo gun shit. Him and the sheriff of Frederick County, Maryland.
Yeah, they've had a lot of shit happen lately to them.
Why they don't do
that shit the most bullshit ass charge ever, because you literally who is the ATF to tell people when they can demo? So it's sitting in my collection.
It's not Armel. It's not.
These are pre-86, John. These are.
So here's the deal.
It's the same thing though.
Hey, here's the deal about dealer samples, right? I want to go get a brand new MP5. I got my SOT, everything else. I get a law letter saying, hey, I'm going to get this MP5 and I'm going to demo it to Armel's police department. But I have zero intentions on doing that, and I never do. I just obtained...
The police sheriff is my man, and we can demo it with his department because he is the department.
Yeah, but if you don't do that... That's how
he got caught up in Maryland.
Yeah, that's if you don't do that, if you don't demo it, you're in violation of the law.
Why don't they just demo them?
Don't know, because some people
they were gonna demo them because they down with everybody there, man. How do you know? That's what I'm fucked up about. How does the ATF know that they keep it in collection and they only gonna demo it with the police department?
I don't know, man. That shit.
It's some bullshit, yo. It's just like they've
had 2 suicides there too in the last year.
Where, Frederick?
Yeah, at the machine gun nest, they've had 2 suicides in like the last year and a half.
You know what, man? Those boys from out in the mountains be coming down. Them Thermont boys from out. Them boys be coming out of West Virginia with problems, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it doesn't happen anywhere else, but I don't
Nah,
hear about it.
but for real, man.
You know?
That's close to the border. The West Virginia boys be coming out that mountain with them problems.
Come on, man. Shut the fuck up. It's bullshit.
The meth
Can
nest.
I joke, man? Damn, man.
I'm fucking with you, man. Come on. You should know me by now.
Them boys from West Virginia be coming back with them opioid problems and my lady left me and all this bullshit. That shit.
There's a big problem here with that bullshit, but not me.
Yeah, man, they coming in there. It's like I can't get high. I might as well shoot myself type shit. I don't be knowing about that shit, yo, for real.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, there's been 2 suicides though, like last year and a half there. There was just one just probably 2 months ago there. Yep.
Yo, y'all talk amongst yourself. Let me go to take a break for a minute.
All right, hit the crack pipe.
Nah, I gotta go use the head real quick.
Gotta hit the what?
The head.
Hey, they crazy, man. They fucking up with them mess up. They fucking up with them shit. They able to go get the machine guns and still fucking up. That's crazy.
Yeah, the machine gun. Yeah.
That's part of the deal with like getting post 86 quote unquote dealer samples and stuff like that. You have to do what it is you say you're going to do and demo them. So,
right.
And there was some other shit that was going on and everything else. So it's just not like the fact that they didn't demo these guns. It was the intent, to get something and put it in your personal collection for primary use. And Fish, you still on here?
No, he's not.
He ain't here no more.
So,
I think they're going live right now. I think.
Yeah. So then I want to say probably about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they had it where Larry Vickers FFL, he had some issues with it or whatever, and he turned in all of his weapons. He sold them off and everything else and shit. He was also going through some health issues, but yeah.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Yeah, they definitely did it the wrong way. To the way that it was put out to the public, they didn't like you're saying, they didn't go through the demo thing. They just, the police department apparently just like gave them to them. So but I mean, this is what we're told. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have our own points of views on everything. Doesn't necessarily mean this or this happened, but this is what we were told. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's how I look at everything. If I'm not involved in a situation and I'm getting information, I look at everything as this is what I was told, and that's it. I wasn't there, so I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? So,
Yo, I know how that shit go. So it's not what I was told. I know how that shit go. Them motherfuckers scheming with pre-ban shit that's not supposed to be imported, and that shit gonna be worth a lot of money. And that shit is the American story called greed, motherfucker. And they got caught.
I'm not saying there's not that. I'm just saying, like, if I'm not involved in something and I'm told something, I don't really know the fucking facts, right? So I know what I'm told, but I don't really know the whole story technically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So right now there's just a whole bunch of speculation as to what's what and everything else, and we're all filling the gaps based off of our experience and all other bullshit, man. But I hate to say this, man. Fuck it. I'm walking around a free man. Fuck him. So,
I'm with you.
Right now, shit.
Right.
Yeah, pay your taxes, do your shit right, do it legal. It's way too easy if you want it. It really is.
Well, but Fish, so we're
what?
talking. I understand what you're saying, man, but we're talking post 86.
Oh yeah. I got no comment on that.
So that's in and of itself. Don't even get me started on my position on that shit.
That's a whole nother ball. That's a whole nother ball game. Let's repeal that shit.
Yeah. So they
I don't even understand the whole thing about that.
So before '86, you could buy a full auto out of Sears catalog, dog, like for $100.
May of '86 is when they stopped. If it wasn't imported or already legally owned, you couldn't have anything that was manufactured after May '86. In a nutshell. So
I don't even know if you
Yeah,
did a
Ronald Reagan,
transfer.
man. Fuck
Did you even do
everything up.
transfers back then, Jova?
yeah, they did. To remember the Gun Control Act of '64 or '68. I want to say '68. That's when they came up with the 4473. Because prior to that, they didn't have one and shit. So a couple
Okay,
things
okay.
happened. Kennedy got killed. Martin Luther King got killed, and the Watts riots. So then
But
they
it,
said,
Damn,
"Hey,
all CIA ops.
but it's
yeah."
just like,
So then they said after that we're gonna,
You can't
another
have no more
gun
guns.
control 4473, so we know who got guns.
but it's just like suppressors or SBRs. It's like they're so dangerous, but if I pay you a tax, it's okay to have it, right? Like,
Oh, I
okay,
got a question.
That comes
I got a
back.
question.
That
I got
comes
a
back
question.
from the history of it, right? So originally, back in 32 or 33, they said, "Hey, too many people getting killed, right? We want to put pistols, rifles, ban them, and charge an arm and a leg for people to buy them. $200 is more than most people can afford." So then they said, "Hey, you
That
know
was
what? You
$2,000 back then.
can't do that." They, more like 10,000 in today's currency.
right, yep.
So they removed pistols off of it. They removed rifles, but they never removed short barrel shotguns and short barrel rifles. And some other shit happened, and the 34 became law.
But that's my point. Is it's like
So,
it's
but you can go
dangerous,
look it
right?
up.
So, but that's my point. Is like it's so dangerous, but if you pay your way to it, it's okay. Like it just doesn't.
Because it's a classist goddamn system, bro.
Well, I
Yeah.
understand
Well,
it,
see,
but
so it's like,
that's. I'm making a point here. I'm making a point that it's so dangerous, right? But
Right.
it's not too dangerous if you give me money. You're okay to have it. Like
Yo, I didn't know that was after the Watts riots either.
smash that bass. Yeah, smash that bass. Just like this right here, right? You ever see the signs that read such and such is prohibited, maybe subject to a $200 fine? And I take
correct.
that as, if I got $200, I can do this.
Mhm.
Right?
But again, that applies to the same thing, right?
Speeding and shit, yo.
It's
They
like,
need to have that shit for speeding. You don't got to go to court. You
I
just
mean,
pay.
if you got money, you can do what the fuck you want to do.
Right.
Yo,
What you
I
think
know
about
right,
that,
but that's
New
what I'm
Mex?
saying is like that's my point. Is it's like, how do I put
that's
this?
the point of America, motherfucker. Poor
What you
people.
guys?
I
If you
guess
don't got
what
it,
I'm
you don't
trying to
get it.
say is what I'm trying to say is nothing matters as long as you pay.
Exactly.
Yo,
Right.
what do you guys think about that New Mexico governor doing that shit?
Oh, fuck her.
Yo, thinking she can sign that shit into law. So so I'm not like, I don't know law completely, but what if some civilians wouldn't arrested her under the charges of treason of the Constitution?
She can't get arrested because she's a governor, and it falls into some like crazy statute where she got to get impeached. She immune
If
for.
the sheriffs go with the
That's a state
civilians,
law. So
They can't
ex-
get it. She got to get impeached by and then convicted by the state senate. That's how
so the sheriff can't charge her?
nobody can't charge her. It's like immunity. It's kind of like the bullshit they try to do with Trump.
So
State
then,
level. So
uh,
their state Congress got to impeach her, and then their state senate has to impeach her, and then they have to follow up on charges. It's a process like that. The
but
law
I'm saying they're just passing laws
from
like
the law,
they're
basically.
passing laws without votes and shit, like acting like shit's all good.
Well,
When do
they
we,
go to the Constitution. That's what we got laws.
bro? When do we start using these guns? That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I don't want to use the motherfuckers, man.
I kind of said this on y'all's live, and y'all got on me for that.
Shit, man. Fuck that, man. I had enough of that bullshit.
They ready to go to war again. Hey, this
Y'all ain't
Hold on.
ready to your fucking your energy drinks at $40 and
Yo, fuck the energy drinks. Water is like $3 now, bro.
shit.
Yo, my water bill actually.
Joe had to bounce quick on that one.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, but we do gotta be careful because if any of us ever get into a situation, they're gonna use this shit.
Oh, I know. We always say we're comedians, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
They only going to use it if it's worth their mind, because it takes a lot of money to motherfucking go at them.
I'm just saying, if you really look into it, that's literally what the fucking Second Amendment was written for.
Oh no, of course, it's not for hunting.
If somebody going to get you, man, this is just like somebody, you know what I mean? If somebody
Sorry
who's
about that.
looking at you and you don't know they looking at you, if
Yo,
they're going to get you, they're going to get you, bro. They're going to try to get you. Point blank.
all over us
It's
though.
scheming.
Point.
They running all over us, bro. Though they really goddamn near taking all of our rights away.
I don't
Bro.
understand why they're so worried about us. And you sending all this damn money over there.
Right.
Well, they're worried about us.
Meanwhile, our kids can't even read right.
Nah,
They're
but for
worried about us because we have to work.
real, it's not. It's the motherfuckers who paying the government, bro. It's corporate America.
Well, we can
All
hold
they
them
want you to
accountable
do-
too.
All they want you to do is go to work, get money, so you can get the money back to them, so you can pay your bills and do all that shit. And the money left over, they don't want you to buy guns and do shit to make you independent.
Well, shit, our
They
mouth,
want
they can get it
They want
too.
you to get high.
It's all about
All
them.
they want you to do is get high. They legalizing drugs. They legalizing drugs and motherfucking banning firearms. How that shit sound? How that shit sound?
Maybe if we give them drugs, they'll give us the guns.
Right. They'll ban they'll
They can
ban
make more
firearms,
money.
but get free needles out and shit, right?
Get them all doped up and they'll just give them up.
Yo, they want to collect taxes on the drugs and shit like that, man. You know, because these $200 stamp tax, these $200 tax stamps ain't adding up.
No, I got 2 suppressors I'm waiting on. I got 100 days left. So
100 days left. God damn.
she said I may have them by the end of the year, but I mean honestly, I filed like
What up?
it takes about 9 months to a year, but I filed probably about 4 or 5 months ago. So I mean, it'll be about right.
Yeah. But for real, for all of those who ain't into the shit like some of us enthusiasts who are really deep into shit, ain't nothing wrong with buying a motherfucking dagger. You know what I mean? And I can guarantee, I could personally say from personal experience from having that shit for real, that motherfucker bust.
Man,
It ain't as nice.
So
I don't get pleasure from it, you know what I mean? But it go.
So this is, and I wish Fish was still here, but it's not the case. I tried to ask it earlier, but it didn't happen because everyone's talking. But my question is, for people on the panel and people in the chat,
This is
when
Marvel's opinion, and
God damn it, listen to me for a minute.
Go ahead.
Listen to me. So when you decide, okay, I'm buying this new firearm, rather it's a Glock or it's a Bull Armory or it's a CZ, whatever, you say, okay, I'm gonna carry this firearm. What are the paces you all put through the firearm before you're willing to actually carry it and use it to defend your life? Is it just rounds? Do you throw it through mud? Like what do you
defend my life, bro?
Huh?
I don't carry a firearm to defend my life.
Whatever. I'm just saying that's fine. That's you. I'm just saying. So what do people do? Because what I do is I just put rounds to it to make sure the bitch runs, right? So so that's my question. So he just said, so this is the thing. I put a Glock on the table and I put the one I carry on the table, which is the Bull Armory Axe hatchet, right? If me and how many ever other people pick it up and that Glock and that Bull Armory run the same amount of rounds through that son of a bitch that you want to carry, and maybe your target aim that you want to carry, and there's no malfunction, what does it matter what you choose?
I feel you, bro.
I ain't have a malfunction out of my dagger for real.
But that's my point, right? So
they come down to that split second, bro. It ain't gonna a motherfucker ain't gonna really care what the fuck they got to grab. As long as they got something, they gonna be happy, bro. That motherfucker
But
be
for real, I'd rather have a lot to grab than
No, I listen. I understand that they're going to be happy with whatever they have, right? I
right.
get, but it's not for me. It's not down to the split second. I have time and I have the money to put some rounds through it to make sure there's no malfunction. So I got the Glock, I got the bull armory, I got the dagger, whatever. I put the same amount of rounds through the shit, right? What I'm going to carry and what I may shoot at the range, just to practice, and they all run the same. There's no malfunctions through any of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I understand certain things are proven. I get that.
Let me interrupt you a little bit, right? I go by the philosophy 2 is 1, 1 is none, right? With me, right? I'd rather have 2 of something, right? I'd rather have 2 of something and be proficient than 1 and not proficient.
I understand. I'm not carrying 2 pistols every time I go out the house.
In other words, and to rephrase it, I'd rather have 1 dagger, right, with a lot of rounds through it, with training and shit, with the money, with 3. This is a $300 difference, bro. I could take 2 classes. The classes, how much a class down there where you live at, Too Rich?
Man, I don't even know, bro. But
Probably about $80, right? $80 or $100, right? So there's a $300 difference. I'd rather take that dagger to a class, 3 classes, get nice with my shit, right? Than 1 Glock.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So this is where I disagree with you because that dagger is not going to shoot the same as that Glock. You're not going to hold that dagger the same as that Glock. Like there's going to be a difference.
It's for a defensive situation.
I understand that, but this, nah, I'm a
hold better.
Nah, I'm a fight you on this shit, bro. Because I could tell you right now, the bull arm that I carry, the grip on that shit is aggressive, right? Where the other firearm I carry, the other firearm I carry prior to that is not that aggressive. Like there's,
you know what happened, man? This is I'm gonna tell. Now I gotta put your personal shooting experience. Your grip is aggressive. You gotta adjust your grip to the firearm, and each firearm I've shoot, the grip is different.
Yeah, no, 100%. I understand that.
Firearm the same way.
But what I'm saying is the stippling on the grip is different, right?
Yeah.
So that more aggressive stippling will dig more into your hand and allow you to hold that firearm better.
You talked about cosmetics, man. I can get a heat gun and stipple any goddamn gun the way the fuck.
That's fair. That's fair, but it's still not going to be the same as something else you bought.
Motherfucking skateboard tape and wrap that shit up, and that shit is like $1 from the dollar store, yo. So you talk about some bullshit that really don't matter. The whole thing that matters is will it bust? Yeah, it'll bust. Right? In a self-defense situation, most people never been in a self-defense situation. So the chances of self-defense situation is 1 in 1,000. So if you shot 100 out of it or 1,000 out of it, and it shot every 1,000.
But in that situation,
you for real with that dagger, you are more likely to have an ammunition failure than a fucking gun failure.
Right, but I'm just saying in that situation, everyone reacts.
Right? Full circle for your self-defense weapon. Make sure you got good quality ammunition in it, man.
100%.
If you got a Glock on that motherfucker, the most reliable gun on the fucking planet. What's the most reliable gun? HK USP handgun.
Whatever gun fires and doesn't jam.
The most tested, most durable, and whatever the fuck the press put out on, but HK USP beat it, right? This motherfucker's done shot like 50,000 rounds through that motherfucker, right? But let me tell you this. If you put some bad ammo in that bitch, that cheap 99-cent shit from the dollar store, that shit gonna fail you, bro.
Oh, 100%. But I also feel that like
worried about the ammunition that I put in than the gun, bro.
Yes, I agree, but I'm just saying, like everyone's body in my opinion, everyone's body reacts different to that situation, right? Like your hands are probably going to clam up and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Possibly. Like I said, it depends on everyone's body. But
No.
the more,
3 feet, 3 seconds. Look, it's 3 yards, 3 seconds, and 3 shots, bro. 3 yards, 3 seconds. You can't fucking miss, Bass.
I understand that, but what if it's not that close? What if it's not? Like, what if the threat is just a little bit further out? Like,
it's damn near murder, bro. You got it. I hope you got motherfucking concealed carry insurance.
I do.
All right. Well, if it's not that close, I hope you got concealed carry insurance. And
so why does someone have to threaten you within 3 feet? Why can't they pull a gun and threaten you within 10 feet or 15 feet?
I misspoke. It's 3 yards. I misspoke.
But I'm just saying, someone can pull a gun further out. They don't have to be right on you.
Well, that's on you too, bro. And that's a whole nother lie.
Maybe I just brought up the next one.
You got to see that shit, bro. I'm thinking about writing a book. What y'all think, man?
What's that?
I'm thinking about writing a book.
Do it.
I'm thinking about writing the book, man, because there's too much shit. What if it's farther away and all that shit? I'm thinking about writing the book, motherfucker. If a motherfucker that far away and he coming for you, you ain't gonna see him any motherfucking way.
I'm not saying it's fucking 20 yards away.
I'm just saying, but yo, I'm not arguing, disputing this shit, right? But I might write a book because motherfuckers be thinking some fairyland shit that ain't motherfucking. If a motherfucker that far away, 100 yards away, you probably ain't gonna see him, and he already want to get you. And ain't really nothing you can fucking do about it. Just consider yourself a fucking target.
Okay, so let's say someone does approach you within 3 feet or whatever.
3 yards.
3 yards or whatever. And obviously you're occupied with that individual at the time. But let's say
that motherfucker.
But let's say you get him off of you, and there's someone not too far behind him. I tried.
That's your training, bro.
Right, but I just try to think of different scenarios. You know what I mean? Like just like you said, you have
different scenarios.
Right. Like you said, that you have a plan till you get punched in the face, right? So
you got to train for different scenarios. Bro. But for real, ain't no scenario the real scenario. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to train for different scenarios. You got to know how to quick target acquisition.
Right, but it's just like I want every advantage I can get because I don't know the situation.
Motherfucker gunning for you, bro.
But I want every advantage I can get.
The only advantage you got is you got to be. The main advantage is identify where can you conceal yourself to get a clear shot. You don't want to. The worst thing you want to do is I need my advantage. I got this gun. I got like these street stupid asses be doing with these long ass motherfucking magazines. You know what I mean? With these stupid ass motherfuckers and spray everything and kill a fucking baby, bro. That's that adrenaline dumb shit that gets you killed. First thing, right? First thing is not to shoot. First thing to identify, conceal, cover, then shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but not every situation is like that.
If it's multiple targets, you should be able to identify all of them. If you didn't identify all of them, right, before you motherfucking concealed, before you hid, ran away and everything, evaded and everything, did your serious shit, you fucking hit already. If you didn't identify all your targets, you shouldn't be shooting because you're responsible for everything that comes out.
100%.
You're responsible for everything that comes out. So just throw that. You don't know. When the shit going down, motherfucker, you better know it's going down or else you already fucking hit. You a victim.
I mean, there's just so many ways that shit can go down, like you say.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's so many different ways. It's so many different ways, right? But at the same time, I think I should write a book, man.
Look, hey, is every car accident you get
Look,
into,
you
is
can't
it the
prevent.
same?
You can't. In other words, the gun is fucking useless.
Hell yeah, damn.
In other words, this is what I'm selling to you. The gun is not going to save your fucking life. It's this shit right here. This shit right here is going to save your life, bro.
As part of it, I
gun
agree
is
with
a
that.
fucking tool. Do not depend on, if you depending on a gun, you're fucking depending on your dead ass self, bro. Do not
I
depend
agree.
on it.
I agree that your mind is part of that. Yes.
Your mind is all of it.
90% anyway. 95, goddamn.
Yeah, your mind is all of it. Because if a motherfucker got a gun and I got none, this shit is my weapon. The gun is just a tool. A motherfucker 3 feet away coming, you know what I mean? He closing on me, running on me like these dumbass motherfuckers. And if I go out back in the days when I used to go to the clubs and shit, I ain't been to a club in like fucking 15 years, but forgive me, right? With Tisha, she's still in here. She took me to the last club I've been to. It's probably been about 9 years. I've been capping or something like that. But for real, if I got this in my hand and a motherfucker got a gun, he getting hit with this. And he might be at this gun to some shit like that. You know what I mean? Everything is a weapon. If I don't have that, I'm hiding and concealing. You know what I mean? Waiting for an opportunity. I might see a broomstick or something like that. If a motherfucker coming from me, I had to go with him with that. Or I might got, if you got on your EDC carry, if you got a knife or fucking something, nigga. Something. You know what I mean? These things, these firearms are just tools. They're very effective tools. They're very efficient tools, but nevertheless, they're just fucking tools. That's it. That's it. The shit that's going to save your life is this. They're very efficient. They're very effective, but they're not the thing that's going to save your fucking life. You're going to save your life by outthinking, outmaneuvering, and outmoving.
100%. I mean, I don't disagree that.
So
the
whether
mind,
you have a gun or not, whether you have a gun or not in a fucked up situation, your response should be exactly the same.
I don't disagree with what you're saying to a point, but the mind is only so much of that.
Huh?
I don't disagree with what you're saying, but to me, the mind is only so much of that.
The mind, if the mind dwells in fear, you're dead already. The gun ain't gonna save you, bro. It's calm, bro.
I don't agree.
If you don't train your mind control your body. If you're afraid, you're gonna end up killing somebody who you're gonna end up shooting, and it might not be shooting at your intended target. And that target might kill you because he's coming for you, so he ain't afraid of you.
Well, of course, but I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding.
If he's not afraid of you and he's coming for you, and you're afraid of him, and you shoot fucking panically and kill a fucking the bullet goes straight, he still only fucking kill you. So you can't use fear. You can't use fear. Fear.
I agree with you on that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that, but I'm not agreeing that your mind is 95% of it. I can tell you that.
100%.
The tool can be right on time though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. You
So
know
the tool.
So if you're in your house and someone you and your wife sitting on the couch, someone breaks in.
Mm-hmm.
Does 95% of your fucking brain to just sit there and get the fuck shot? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, no.
They got the drop on you. They got the drop on you, bro.
Not if I'm sitting there with my fucking pistol. You kick my fucking door, and as soon as I hear the first kick, I'm ready.
Got the drop on you, bro. Listen, imagine combat situation.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm disagreeing with you.
Situation, right? Combat situation, right? Combat situation, right? You got some crazy officer that said, we're going to raid this building, right? These motherfuckers out here shooting. They got the tower. They pointing down at you. And you down in the valley, right? And as soon as they see you coming, they're going to shoot, right? He's telling you to shoot up at them and rush at the same time. What is he telling you?
You lost me on that shit.
That's combat. He's telling you to get killed. You tell that motherfucker to suck my dick, and we're gonna wait till we got a better opportunity, or call in a fucking air raid. You know what I mean? Because if somebody got the higher ground, bro, you fucking hit. If they're listen, if somebody has their gun out and you have to reach and grab your gun, if they have their gun out ready to shoot and you have to pull and draw, you already fucking shot. You already shot.
We talked
You
about
have
this
to do
on the
something.
2 lives ago, I think. That's
Right?
not necessarily the case.
That's like you said, you don't know the case. So the whole thing
But that's
is,
what I'm saying. Like, exactly. So
that's
you
what
don't know
I'm
you're
saying.
gonna be hit or
You don't
not.
know the case. So to eliminate the unknown, right? You respond the same regardless of the situation. That's all I'm saying. You respond the same regardless of the situation. If you can identify the threat, right? If you can identify the threat, you cover, conceal. You identify, cover, and conceal.
Hey,
And
listen, look.
evade if you can. Evade if you can. If you can't evade, let the motherfucking shit go. Right?
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
Identify. But if you miss the first step of identifying the threat, you fuck from the door.
Right. That's the
You
best.
fuck from, ain't no gun in the world can fucking save you, bro.
Yeah, that's why the best thing to do is to keep
Ain't
your
no
head.
gun in the world to save you.
You got to really just, you know what I'm saying? You got to be aware, man. Just really paying attention to everything.
There's no
Yeah,
gun.
but then our mail says you're paranoid if you do that.
Well,
So
Yo, you got a better chance with this bottle
Yeah.
right here, with this 2 Alpha Life bottle right here. You know, when I come out with my 2 Alpha Life drink, it's gonna be in a green bottle. Bet that, bro. Yo, you got a better chance with this. You know what I mean? And personal experience, I got my way out of gunfights with a 40 bottle. You know what I mean? They be wondering why. For real, bro. Yo, real life shit. Yo, Dutch. Yo, Alvin Battles in here. I got my way out of gunfights with a 40. Alvin Battles can tell you if he's still in the chat. He probably dropped out of the chat because he be in the crib doing his thing on a Saturday night, just sitting in the crib chilling. You know what I mean? But he can tell you with a fucking 40, with a 40 of St. Nas.
hey, so everyone knows the events that was supposed to happen like a week ago, right?
Which ones? The world is going real fast, Bass.
All right, so I'm not because I don't want to discriminate here, so I'm not going to say anything. But so I was at
Discriminate
the.
here. We don't give a fuck. Go ahead. You know.
I'm just. It's not. It has nothing to do with black. It has nothing to do with black people. But me and someone went to the range today, and these 2 dudes were sitting in 2 chairs facing each other. And they must have sat at the range and loaded up. I don't know, fucking 30 mags, and then they started loading up fucking like I don't even know what the fuck it was. I think it was 308 and shit. And I was like, "What's up?" to them. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say shit. They kept like looking at everyone and shit. And I'm like, yo, I kind of feel uncomfortable with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I just don't feel comfortable with this shit. I mean, nothing happened, but it was just odd. The events, right? So
shit with a 308.
no, I said it wasn't black people. So
It was some Asian dudes, some Indian dudes.
yes and no there, but you know,
They're Arab guys with 308s.
so it was just really weird because I'd never seen anyone do it there, and I've gone there for the last like 2 years, whatever they've been open, 3 years, whatever it's been, and it was just odd because I even was like trying to engage them in conversation, they wouldn't talk,
You went to
but they kept looking at everyone, and I'm like,
this is crazy, right? I'm gonna tell you this, right?
man, this shit seems weird as fuck.
Let me tell you a story, Bat. Right? I've spent some time in India, right? I had to, I was doing my 1-2 thing around the world, right? India is a weird ass place, right? That shit kind of like the origin of racism. So there's different people in India. There's like 15 different, 45 actually, but 15 major language barriers, right? and one of them are the Hindis. Those are with the ladies with the dot, and the guys don't really wear nothing, so you can't distinguish. But with Hindi, right, they have this class system. They kind of created capitalism and all of this shit, but that's more of a historic thing. But for real, if you have a certain complexion, they don't fucking talk to you, bro. They
And
don't.
that's cool, but they weren't even talking to
Nah,
themselves
they
at
don't talk.
all. Like,
They like that, but it's nothing offensive. But they really don't talk to certain people, and that they think is less or greater than them.
yeah, I don't.
It's a classist. It's some bullshit that what I mean. It takes a little. It's some bullshit that they don't relate. So a motherfucker, it's just like even if you have the most thing in common with a motherfucker, they don't do it. But there's other people in India, such as there's Buddhists and there's Sikhs, the ones that wear the turbans and shit.
Yeah,
They're more open.
bro. Like, I'm not even lying.
They're a totally different culture. You know what
They
I
were
mean?
loading up. They were loading up so many mags that I loaded my mags
Now
outside of my carry pistol
the
just
other
in
side
case.
are Arabs, right? The other thing is Arabs, right? Are Islamic people in India, right? Not Arabs. Islamic people in India, because I have a feeling that these guys were Indian. The the Islamic people in India, if you speak to them, they have to talk to you. They have to address you. So it's a cultural thing. So there's the Barman, which are the Hindi, and there's the Sikhs, which are the ones with the turban. They're more like Buddhists, and they're Islamic, right? These is like three of the major different things in India. Because I got a feeling these guys are Indian. For some reason, I don't know this fuck with. But if they're Arab, they have to talk to you. If they're Sikhs, they will talk to you, and they're usually like party and friendly and project positivity. But the
Right.
motherfucking Brahmin, they ain't gonna talk to you, bro. The Brahmin or the Hindis, they ain't gonna talk to you unless you got something for
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. It just I don't know. Like,
them.
it's just not.
You
It's
ain't
not.
gonna discriminate with race, right? But
No, 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 no.
just for the little bit you told me, I know they were Indian.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not. I mean, because it's not really. It's. I guess in a way it is. It's not really race thing. It's just. It was the actions at the range that's not normal. You know what I mean? Like when you walk in and like you talk to someone or whatever, they always talk to you. They, you know what I'm saying? They. I don't
Them
know, man. Like
Brahmins
shit,
not gonna
shit,
talk to you,
shit
bro.
just felt off to me. But like you're saying, it's probably because I wasn't used to the way they do things. But the shit just ain't seem right.
Brahmin not gonna talk to you, bro. Them Brahmin not gonna talk to you. I live in a fucking neighborhood full of them. They're the next minority other than the white over here. You've been over here.
Mhm.
The motherfuckers, they don't talk to you. Now the Sikhs will talk to you. You know, the Muslims will talk to you. The Indians who are Muslims and the Indians that are Sikhs, they'll talk to you. But them Brahmins don't talk to you. They look like you shit on the fucking road. You
But the
know,
creepy thing was, is
that's
it
just
was
the way they are, though.
the creepy thing was, is they loading the fuck out of them mags and looking around, and I'm like,
They
I'm
like
like,
that.
what the
They
fuck,
like that.
yo? Like, this shit ain't right.
Nah, because their head leader in the real world, their head leader said some shit. You know, he was Trump homeboy. He said some shit about some shit. So they strapping the fuck up now. They got the message. You know what I mean? So they trying to get real with it. But that's something that's going on the other side of the world. And they're typically not known to do no ill shit. They usually hold yoga classes and shit like that.
But it was just funny. The dude I was with, we walked out, like you know what I'm saying? We shot all our shit. We were all out of ammo. We walked out. He was like, bro, did you feel uncomfortable with that shit? I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did.
Because y'all thought they were fucking Muslim. But
Yes,
nah,
yes, but
the Muslims, if they were Muslims, they would have talked to you. If they were Muslims, if you'd have spoke, it's their courtesy to speak back. Like even when the brothers was in Afghanistan, I don't know if you seen the sniper movie. What's
no, maybe.
the sniper when he was out, the dude that got the Medal of Honor that knocked out a whole bunch of motherfuckers, right?
Yeah. I think he was sitting up on top of the one building,
Yeah.
right?
So you
Yeah.
see the sniper movie, but what happened with Muslims, you know what I mean? If they like you or not, they have to accept you. They have to take you in. If you're in their home, they have to protect you.
Right.
Is there you know it's part of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like if you speak to somebody and show somebody a courtesy, hey, it's there if they're like that. And usually crazy jihadists are like that. I don't know what's going on, but you can say that something a little bit different in Israel, but you got to understand that those boys in Hamas, they're not like really uh Muslim. They're like a lot of bit Christian. But that's something that's a whole different setup.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, we getting into like religious philosophy, American Sniper. Yeah, that's the name of that shit. Civil War.
Yeah. I saw
They
that.
protected him, and they wasn't even down with no American shit. They ain't want no problems, and they took him in his house. The motherfucking militias came in there looking for him, and they was like, no, 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 no. They put my man. He put his whole family life on a line for an American. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? His
Yep.
kids, his family, his everything,
Yeah.
because that American was allowed in his house. So it was his job to die for his guests. You know what I mean? That's some ill shit.
Hey, I'm tripping out Silverback and say, goddamn, welcome to a black man's life, goddamn, yeah.
What do you mean walking to a black man's life? I don't get it. Tell me Silverback drop in here.
Hey,
Cause I'm like that, yo.
funny
If
as
you
hell.
come in my house, motherfucker, you come in my house, you with me. You know what I mean? You for real. My shit don't even got an expiration date. You fuck with me, you fuck with me, you fucking with me for life. Even if we had a disagreement, we down.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
If we broke bread, we down forever, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just don't bring your bullshit in here. Don't make yourself an enemy. But I will protect you from your enemies.
I'm
Right.
with you on that. You know, it goes both ways, brother.
Yeah. Don't become my enemy, but I will defend you from your enemies. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And this shit is for life. If we broke bread, we ate together, we drink together, we fucking ride. It is the way it is, but that's just, you know what I mean? That's how I grew up, man. We could probably had a fight or whatever the fuck. It is what it is. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's the kind of shit I can get over. I mean, that's not. I mean, people argue whatever, but that's not.
It is what it is. And I have cats that was in here earlier. I don't know if they still in here earlier. I have friends for motherfucking shit. Damn, I'm 50 years old. So shit. Alvin Battle's been my friend. He's been my friend since I was 8 years old.
Hey, I knew that what he was saying, though. Like you say, though. Oh, yeah, that's what Silverback say he was saying, boy. Like he say there was a time when a black man would talk, speak to another, and they would not speak back. Yeah,
These
yeah, just
motherfuckers around here, it's like 3 fucking black dudes around in this whole fucking in this whole fucking town, right? 4 in the whole town, bro. And I swear to God, other than this motherfucker down the block, none of them they don't even do the head nod, bro.
hey, shit. That's how it be, man.
Yo, but I am telling you, these motherfuckers don't even do the head nod. You know how just to comment like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just this. Yo, these bitch ass motherfuckers won't even do the head nod. And I always do it. Hey, what's up? Because that's how, you know what I mean? That's how, my people raised me. My people raised me to be courteous. You know what I mean? And I value that shit. And that shit, for real, that's a survival thing. And that's what Bass did earlier. He seen them boys loading up all the magazines. he did the motherfucking, he checked them. Hey, how y'all doing? Non-threatening.
Yeah, because I wanted what I was doing was seeing where the fuck they're at.
You checking their fucking temperature, motherfucker.
Exactly.
That's what the fuck you was doing. Damn right. That's what you're supposed to do. But that's your first line of defense. Identify the threat. Check. Hey, how you doing? If a motherfucker speak back, you create a conversation, create a dialogue, right? All right. Then you can determine whether you're going to dismiss or rack. Motherfucker don't say nothing, rack. Don't turn your back.
I was already in one in that bitch anyway. That's how I keep it. But
And you know, goddamn for real. See, that's
well,
the
like I
first
said, I
step.
loaded up the guns we were shooting. I had 2 guns out. I loaded up all my
As you're
fucking
supposed to do.
loaded up all my mags, bro. Like I'm like out
Yo,
of these fucking
treat
around.
everything the same way, Brass. And yo, treat everything the same way you address that situation. Address every situation the same with courtesy.
Yeah.
Silverback trying to come on in and talk your shit. I'm letting them in. Go ahead.
What's going
Silverback.
on, everybody?
Bro, what's up?
So
Hey, none. Just think about the times when you went out. I went to gun ranges, gun shops, pawn shops. Went in. Hey, how you doing? They sit there and just look at you like, turn their back and just keep it moving.
Right.
That's the best way to identify. Identify the threat.
But I understand what he was saying.
Back,
He was basically saying like he went in there and them guys dumped 30 mags, and all of a sudden he's sitting there loading 308s and just looking around, looking at people. He spoke to them, they didn't speak back. So now he's feeling like, damn, is this a threat?
Right.
Yep.
Yo, one of the traditions when I was in the military, right, was a salute. I don't know if a lot of people know the origin of a salute, right? So when 2 warriors or 2 soldiers from whatever side pass each other, you know what I mean? The first thing that they do as a sign of peace, the approaching one would raise his visor so that the other side see his eyes. So that's acknowledging that, okay, I am what I am. It was a salute. And that's the origins of a salute. Raise your visor.
A lot of people don't know that.
And then you drop it. And that is a courtesy. That was a courtesy, whether it was enemy or foe. You know what I mean? It was raise a courtesy. When a motherfucker didn't raise his visor, that means he didn't respect you. If you speak to somebody and they don't speak you back, they don't respect you. If they don't respect you, are they a friend or are they foe?
it wasn't even about respect. It was just about, like you said, like I was trying to see where the fuck they at. Like, are they trying to talk? Because they was looking around like shit, just odd. I mean, it's not a big range. And the thing is, like I said, they sat there in chairs, face each other, and looked the fuck out of a shit ton of mags. And it's just like, yo, this shit don't make sense. Like, this is not typical range people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like this is not the way this shit works. So it's like, okay, so
it is the way the shit work, but common courtesy goes a long way, bro.
not like that, bro. Motherfuckers don't sit down in chairs like that and load like 25 mags, bro. I'm telling you, it's not.
Yo, my nigga Jay-Z made that song, Friend or Foe, nigga, state your biz.
Well, they was stating something, but I didn't want to be part of it.
They foe. But like I said, on the other side of that, that's a cultural thing. If they was them Hindis, man, they different. But that's something.
And I mean, I get that, and nothing happened, so everything was legit. But I'm just saying, it's not normal.
Americans don't respect international culture like a motherfucker. But go ahead, Silverback. Let Silverback talk his shit because I'm talking too much.
No, you ain't talking too much. I asked you a question earlier.
What's
I said,
that?
Did you like the 92X performance?
I'm looking at it, bro.
That's the most expensive gun I bought. Now, I was supposed to be getting the BET over a year ago. I saved my money to get that 92X. I had that gun for about 7 months now. Never fired it. Never fired it.
I'm looking at that motherfucker. That shit beautiful. You know what I mean? But
I
I'm
mean,
not a shooter like that. I don't know how to shoot. That shit is like for performance shooters and shit. And I could barely see. You know what I mean?
you sound like me.
Yeah, I'm not like a target shooter and shit. So I have to like cost over, you know what I mean? I ain't that type of shooter. It might be later if I just take some classes or some training and shit. But I ain't there yet. I'm still buying guns. I ain't get to my training phase yet.
Right. So you said something else earlier too, which is very, very important. And people
What's
don't
that?
talk about it. Watch what ammo you're using.
Yeah,
Ammo is very, very important.
yeah, that shit serious. That's more important than the gun. Or
When you buy
just
that bullshit ass ammo, and you keep finding bullshit ass ammo in your firearm, for one, you're gonna mess your firearm up, and you never know what the hell you fucking shooting.
Right.
I'm gonna
A
tell
lot
you
of guns
now.
that people
that's
say, "Oh,
fact.
this gun got failures. It has failure. 9 times out of 10, most of your failures might become that cheap ass bullshit ass ammo you
Yep.
shoot out of it.
I was
I'm gonna,
rocking with my man, you know what I mean? My man, a big time YouTuber, you know what I mean? And he got the Desert Eagles that go da-da-da-da-da-da.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So I was rocking with my man, right? And this is before the motherfucking
Mr. Wilkes.
local. He local, he from around here. But that's before the shit went grat, right? We was rocking with the Desert Eagle and shit, but that shit like ammunition finicky as fuck.
Yeah. But
Because I
hold on
wanted
now.
to
Hold
rock
on.
it because I never, you know what I mean? I never did shit like that.
Hold on. A
Mhm.
Desert Eagle, a lot of failures come with Desert Eagle because you're not holding the gun right.
Nah, what happened was it was that thing that you was related to. And I wanted to shoot it a lot. So I bought my own, you know what I mean? I bought my own ammunition, you know what I mean? Because I know how that, 50 AE shit is
Yeah.
expensive
If
as
you're not gripping and holding it right, you're gonna get a failure.
but yo, and I noticed that I was like, it was just like constant. But I learned that another thing I learned from we went to meet up with my man Drew Hill. He pops in here every once in a while. Drew Hill pops in here. Drew Hill Desert Eagle, you rock it, and he only run a certain type of ammunition. Ain't nothing going in there, and you don't
Smart
have
man.
problems like that,
Smart man.
huh?
Smart man.
It just this ammunition only. You know,
has has anyone ever ran for 9 mil ran MagTech?
MagTech, I ran
I have.
MagTech. I have. MagTech ammunition is good. And that's actually, you said that. That's actually the ammunition that Drew was running through the desert.
I'm just wondering because I saw the story the other day, but I have since I've been shooting for the most part, not always, but I'd say for the last 2 years, I always run Blazer brass, and I've ran that shit through probably at least a dozen firearms, if not more, and I've never had a fucking problem with that Blazer brass.
Blazer, I went test the white box, right?
I'm new to firearms. I'm newer than a lot of you guys. Like, I'm new, and I bought a lot of fucking ammunition to play with. You know what I mean? Over the time.
Somebody said something about white box.
The Winchester white box.
What about it?
I said between that and Blazer, that's like the top ammo everybody buys, purchase.
Yeah, every
Unless it's
every
defensive
time
ammo.
because me and my wife, we buy 1,000 rounds at a time the majority of the time. So like last night I just ordered 1,000 rounds of Blazer brass, but that's just ran through fucking everything I have. I have Canex. She's got the P365. She's got the CZ. I got, I don't know, a bunch of different shit, and we ain't had a problem with none of that shit.
Hey, listen
I
though.
don't.
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
That's Hot Tub
No, go
Tony.
ahead, go ahead. What problems with ammunition you have, too, Rich? You
No,
had any
I was
problems?
just trying to ask though, bro. When it come to stocking up, bro, are you stocking up on defensive ammo, bro, or just like whatever ammo or something? You know what I'm saying? Because I just try to buy mostly defensive ammo. You
I
feel
don't
what
buy no more defensive ammo.
You don't
Yeah,
buy no.
I don't
that
buy
shit's
no more defensive
expensive.
ammo.
The
I got like
price
4,000.
difference
I
is
got
not
like
that much.
4,000 rounds of defensive ammo. I don't buy no more.
Okay.
I don't think the price difference is that much. Like when you're doing CCI Blazer
Shit.
brass.
No, it's
Yeah.
expensive as shit. Are you kidding me?
I don't know how it is. Your mileage may
Fucking
vary.
crazy, bro.
Your mileage may vary, right? But I go to Ace Hardware right here down the block,
Man, you ain't that far.
next town, whatever. You know what I mean? It ain't that far from Bass either. It's just a couple of more roads, a couple of more state lines. But right?
One state line.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
State lines.
yeah. He got
No,
across
one.
line.
He's in Virginia. I'm in West Virginia. There's one state line. We're about that fucking shop's like 20 minutes from me.
Yeah, and it's like 20 minutes from me too. But I ain't got to cross the state line. But this is the thing, right? I go to Ace, I buy like 1,000 rounds, right? If 1,000 rounds of training ammunition and I buy 124 grain, 9mm, like, right? The defensive ammunition is not that much more. And I really don't buy that specialized with the short barrel shit. I do have it, don't get it fucked up. But I just have that like little stash of it, because I don't have like guns that are less than 4 inches, only a few.
So I've been lately buying the AAC from Palmetto State Armory.
That shit trash. It ain't trash like that, but you
But
can expect that every box to lose.
That's my range ammo.
Yeah, but every time I got an AAC, I lose like 2 out of the 50 out of the pistol, and at least 1 out of about the same 2 out of the 20 in the rifle stuff.
Well, my hand. Well, you don't know, but I got shot in the finger and my trigger finger and my right hand. And it's been about almost going on 2 years now, and my finger's still messed up. So I don't go to the range and fire that much. So the AAC it's fine for me.
It's
Prices are good
fine.
too.
A lot of ammunition is fine. I don't do reloads period.
Me either.
But I'm about to though. I do reloads out of if somebody I don't buy them. This dude down the block, he has them. He been wanting me to try him, but I haven't had any problems with anything he gave me. And it's just free ammo, so I take the shit.
So I got hit up earlier about some magazines and some ammo. It was a good price. I think it was like 150 rounds and like 10 rounds of magazines. The problem is it was like for 169. The problem I'm having with it is I was like, hold up. I was like, damn, 10 mags, 150 rounds, $169. I thought about it, right? I was like, but I thought about
they
it.
Give you no Pro Mags, did they?
But they P Mags. I don't own that one Glock. I don't own nothing.
P Mag Glock mags are trash.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't own that one Glock. Never had one.
Dagger, son, I'll take them shits.
Look, I never had one. Never had a Glock. I got CZs, Beretta, Koenig, my 1911s. I never owned a Glock. SIG.
You got to get one. You got a Glock clone?
Yeah, well, I just built it. Matter of fact, I don't even got a magazine in it yet. I got a dagger with the Dr. Cuts.
Well, for that shit is fine, man. Fuck that.
You think so?
That shit is fine.
I just built a G17 P80.
I don't like your fucking magazines, your Glock mags for your bull.
What?
I don't like the mags on the bull.
Why?
Because they don't got that shit.
He just
They don't got what?
Huh? What'd you say too, Rich?
He just
Being
came
a bitch.
stupid shit out of nowhere. I don't like your mags.
I don't like the mags, man. I can only talk about the gun if I shoot it, man. They should have put metal mags in it. I hate polymer mags, man, because them shits don't got that. They don't got that ejection shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, you want that weight on the
You're
mag?
just being a bitch.
Yeah, he want the extra weight on the mag. That's what it is.
It's not the
It pops
weight,
out
it's
better.
the slide, it's the friction.
It slides out better. You're right. I mean, I agree with you. But I'm telling you right now.
Yo, you have a polymer mag, that should be coming out. You have a metal mag, that should be flying out. That should shoot out. Yo. But that's the only thing. It ain't a big deal. It's just some sucker shit that, up this shit. Type of shit that I'll be looking at. You know what I mean?
I'm going to say something to the panel. I want to see what they're going to say. Armel, when you get into that 1911 game, you about to spend a lot of money, but you're gonna like it.
I'm not.
Get into that 1911 game, you're gonna like it. You're gonna be like, wow.
I'm not. I'm gonna get me a cheap 1911 and a Bull Armory, and I'll stop. Cause I get let me tell you, man.
I'm glad you said that.
I got ADHD. Right?
Get the Bull Armory 1911 if you're gonna get one.
Like I said.
Get a Thesis.
I'm gonna get a Thesis and I'm gonna get a Bull.
I'll get a Rock Island.
I'm gonna get
no. Fuck no, don't get a fucking Rock Island. Fuck that.
I ain't getting a fucking Rock Island. I'm gonna get a I ain't even getting a Thesis. I'm gonna get a Gerson joint.
Gerson,
right?
Okay, that's good too.
I'm gonna get a Gerson joint.
I'm
getting that Bull. I'm getting that Bull 4.5. Point blank.
Kimber, man. I want a Kimber, man.
The Kimbers is nice, man. They look nice. They look pricey. They look pricey for me, but
I might get the Bull.
Get the Bull.
Because first, for real, I'm getting the first 1911 I get is going to be a 45 ACP.
Get the Bull.
I might get the Bull, but I can't see the difference between the Bull and that Thesis. And that Thesis coming with that work and they reviews is like crazy.
Yo,
I'm just talking shit because that's the only one I own.
I got a 9mm Thesis, and they run smooth. I ain't got no issues.
What is it?
No issues. None.
What is it?
My Thesis, my 45 are my 9.
Right. I like the white and gold ones.
Hey, what about that Apollo?
One. That
what about the Apollo?
Gerson makes some beautiful fucking guns. I heard they finished this.
They got black and gold ones out right now for like $550. Gerson.
With the white
and chrome shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me pay the tax. Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves.
What about the Apollo?
Me personally, I'm a really budget type of person. I got 20 something firearms. The most expensive firearm I've ever bought is my 92X.
You follow Bull Armory though, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was looking at the Bull Armory, the short barrel one.
Yeah, but so I have their government model 1911 and 9mm.
Don't you got wait. Don't you got a few Bull Armories?
I got 2. I'd like to get another one. I
heard you say you had more than one before.
Yeah, I got their like I said, the 9mm 1911, the government model, and that's my favorite. That's my favorite pistol right now. That thing's bad as fuck.
But wait, how long ago?
I shot it.
How long you had it?
I've had it a year, and I've got probably.
I thought I seen you on another chat. You said I thought I heard you on another chat. Said you just picked up one.
Now he picked up the Axe, the Glock one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I picked up the Bull Armory Axe Hatchet, so my wife got their first generation, which I thought. I know it doesn't matter how it performs, but looks do kind of matter to me a little bit. So when I saw their first gen, I'm like, them things look like shit. So I ain't buy that. And then they came out with their second gen. I'm like, I'm definitely getting that son of a bitch. So I picked up their second gen. My wife got their first gen. She really likes hers. I don't like it. I don't like the grip texture on it. It's less aggressive than mine.
You can change that out.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
It's just
but it wasn't just
shit is your shooting style, yo.
Yeah, it wasn't just a grip texture for me too. Like there was just some upgraded shit on it, and aesthetically, I know it doesn't matter because it's a carry pistol, but aesthetically, it looked a lot better. So I'm like, okay, well, it's got upgraded shit on it. I like from what I could see, I didn't know at the time, right? Because I never got my hands on it. But I'm like, that looks like it's a lot better grip texture on the grip. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. I did take a chance on it. I'm not gonna lie. I could have got it and said, man, I hate this fucking thing, but I actually fell in love with it. I really do like it a lot.
Another thing, I was at SHOT Show last year. We was at SHOT Show.
I'm running the store real quick though. I'll be right back on though.
Okay.
Yo, I was at SHOT Show last year. You know my man Billy from my family. I hope y'all go rock him and support him. But Billy hooked me up, got me in SHOT Show, and we was in SHOT Show the other day. The Gerson, the joint that take the 320 mags, they 2011, like something like that. They call it a 2311.
2311, yes.
That shit, that's what got me even looking at the first Gerson past the thesis, because we was out there fucking with the thesis, right? The thesis also got a 5.7 coming out. It ain't dropped yet so far that I've seen.
No, I haven't
They
seen
had
it.
it. They had it out of SHOT Show. They had that SHOT Show 23 while I was out there, right? And that
Yes.
shit was fire. But the only thing that killed that shit, right? Because I'm looking in the 5.7 right now. I got 1.57, and I don't ever even fucking shoot it because it's a Masterpiece Arms fucking 5.7 little Uzi, stupid looking fucking dumb.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That shit is bullshit. I wouldn't recommend nobody buy that bullshit.
That's
But
the shit you need to get rid of and go get your
I don't get rid
Gerson.
of guns, man. That shit is what it is.
It is
That's
what it is.
bullshit. But yo, you got to understand that I'm like new to this. Like, you know what I mean? It's like 2.5, almost 3 years now.
Me
That
too.
shit is some bullshit. That shit some bullshit like you never seen. And then I just speak of Drew Hill. What up, man? Drew Hill just walked up in here.
If I
I was
can't
just talking
listen,
about Drew Hill. You
if
know
I
what
can't
mean?
carry it, I don't want to carry it. I mean, I'm not gonna purchase something I can't carry. I'm not
Yo,
gonna just go buy something.
yo,
I'm not gonna
in
go
my
buy something just
situation,
to have it. That's not me.
in my situation, my daily routine. I go back and forth between government facilities, so that shit is kind of like not allowed.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't even really even worry about that. And my wife drives. She got a Scorpion 300 blackout and a P10 small little shit.
CZ,
Yeah, that's always in the car. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know.
I have
Listen.
a government vehicle. I just get in and go point A to point B.
I'm gonna tell you right now, CZ, which you already have them, so you don't need no more. But I caught CZs on sale. I don't know what's going on with CZ. I don't know if the company plan on coming out with something new. They're trying to dump a lot of stock. CZ, Beretta, it's been dropping a lot of their prices.
Nah, what happened is Beretta's actually price is going up. CZ is conquering that we got it for everybody. So if you want to start, Walter is also like that as well.
Man, my next gun's gonna be a Walter the PDP full size, right?
Yeah,
I can't find
something for everybody. So you look up a precock hammer Walter Creed. It's like the shit is like a high point, but that shit like 300.
Well, if you're looking to get a thesis, I don't know. I seen it today. I don't know if it's classic.
I ain't getting the thesis. I'm getting the Gerson because the finishes is better. That shit look prettier.
Hold on, check it out though. Hold on, check it out. I don't know if it's classic firearms. I don't know if it's PSA, but they got it for I think it's the 45. It might be the 45. It could be the 9. They got it for $369.
They got what?
I don't have a
They got it for
1911, and I was
$369.
just going to get one of those just to get it, because I don't have a 1911, and I was just getting
Get
it.
a 1911.
And for real, I'm at a point I don't fucking need no guns.
Fuck, I ain't have the shit I got, but I can't stop buying the shit.
I don't fucking need it. So anything, you know what I mean? People say, yeah, buy this, buy that. And that's one of the points of the whole of this live today. Is like, what am I supposed? Because I'm looking at a Beretta, right? I'm looking at a motherfucking M4. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm saying the M4 we looking at $1,200, and I'm looking at this fucking Gerson, and that shit like 600.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like half the price.
So,
He's like, what am I buying? Is it worth it? And I was hoping like people in the panel, but it goes back to the Glock thing. You know what I mean?
You're saying
But
exactly
for real,
what
it's beyond that because I got that already. You know what I mean?
Right. So
that shit
I had a
is
conversation.
a Glock ain't even a flex right now. You know what I mean? That's just
a conversation about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about guns, but it's about accessories. So I told somebody the other day, right? I'm looking at all their guns, right? I was like, my man, I was like, if you took off half of your
skilly coming
red
in,
dots, half of your red dots and half of your sights, I said, yo, you can go purchase 10, 15 firearms. he got like 7. He got like 7 fucking ill techs. I'm like, yo, why do you need 7 ill techs?
Yo, but that's how he rocked though, for real though.
I'm like, yo, you don't need
but
7.
that's a whole different optics and accessories is a whole different fucking conversation. And my wife, I wish my wife was still down here to tell you that.
Oh no. I heard y'all conversation. About.
That's a whole different fucking. But for real, I have an EOTech, right? I have one, but I can't. I literally, you know what I mean. And I'm not a broke ass dude like that. But I can't justify my brain because I don't buy a firearm for accessories to put an EOTech on everything.
Exactly. That was my point. My point is like,
yeah,
yo,
but maybe
rifle, it's easy to take off one rifle, put it on another. So if you got 2, it's cool. But you got
yeah,
7.
but I mean, yeah, but it's not the same as just switching it. Like you got depending on, first of all, if it's different calibers, and even if it's not different calibers, maybe it's different barrel lengths. Maybe you're shooting different loads. Like you don't want to be rezeroing that shit every time. Fuck that.
You put it on a fucking gun. All that quick detach optic shit is a fucking waste. Throw the shit on a gun and leave it there, bro. But I can't justify
I got
for real. EOTech is $700, right?
Well, when I
got 27 firearms and 4 optics.
I got 2 red dots on 2 different pistols, right? I'm not switching them bitches every time I want to go to range. I just want to pick up and roll,
optic, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. If a motherfucker got an optic set up, I got an optic on that bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Joint. Okay, I got optic on it. But I'm still straight up. I'm a sights guy. Like if I have an optic, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna keep going out buying fucking $500-$600 fucking optics on every fucking firearm.
I can't put it on everything, but yet
I
learned.
I told Zach
I'm not gonna buy the Amazon. I'm not gonna buy the Amazon.
Why would I buy?
I'm gonna buy a sight mark, right? I'm gonna buy a sight mark. I'm gonna hold that.
Fuck sight mark. I put that bitch. I fucking bought one of their higher end ones. I put that bitch on a fucking pistol, and the glass fucking broke out less than a mag. I bought the Sealy shit, and I bought that Gideon. I ain't had no. I put the Gideon the Gideon today on my new build. It's got 90 rounds to it. Ain't got.
Yo,
fuck that sight mark bullshit.
Armel,
fuck that.
That sight mark you got, the one on your rifle, the one you said I don't got that cheap one. I don't got
Which
that
one?
cheap one. The one you was arguing with RGG about.
Which one?
The A spec whatever.
I don't got an A spec. I got M spec.
Whatever it was. And RGG's like, yo, I got that.
He ain't got that. He got a fucking R spec.
No, it's not.
He got the cheap one.
Nah, he ain't got the cheap one. He got the one that cost like this $200 something, whatever it was, $300 something, whatever. I got that optic. Nothing wrong with it. Love it. It's on my fucking rifle. It's staying up there. I ain't getting rid of it. Like I said, I got 20 some firearms, but I only got 4 optics.
They also got.
Work for you, brother.
Let me tell you about Sightmark and SIG might be parent company, might be partners or some shit, right? Sightmark is owned by a company called Pulsar. I don't know if y'all anybody ever heard of Pulsar.
Pulsar, I seen Pulsar. I think Pulsar sells.
Pulsar is a company that make
long scopes, right?
They make watches. They make long scopes. They make thermal. They're known for like their thermal. They're a government contractor for thermal. That's the parent company for Sightmark, right? Sightmark got M-Spec, right? And there's levels to M-Spec. This shit is crazy, right?
So they got M-Spec
and they got M-Spec Core, right? So M-Spec is like the highest level, and then they got additional level involved in certain optics of them. So I took the sight marks off because for real, sight marks got too expensive for what they was worth. I still got them right on certain shit, but for what they cost, for the quality ones, for what they cost, there's better shit.
So I agree with
like $600 on a fucking sight mark. And you can get way better. You can get a
$600 sight mark. You supposed to get the EOTech.
Yeah, shit.
Now, I'm saying I'm exaggerating with $600. Okay. I'm exaggerating with $600. But for the price where you can get for the top of the line sight mark, you could get a fucking aim point So
Aim
I'm
point,
talking
right,
about the $400 range. For the best sight mark you could get an aim point for the same price. And that aim point, it's not even fucking comparable, bro.
Shit, I think Sealy got something to do with fucking Hollison.
I think Silla is more of a line of the OME manufacturer for SIG. And that's what I fuck with right now.
I said, well, you know what? I think you're right. I'd rather go with SIG than Hollison.
Yeah, I think they're the OME manufacturer of SIG.
But Sealy makes a damn good optic, man.
But
no, they do. I'm not gonna lie. I got
software in the Sealy, if you checked out Dude Knowledge shit, the software, the card in it, the outside, the durability of it is fine, like the shell and all that shit.
Right, it's the
But
glass.
the software in it, the computer chip or whatever the fuck, the diode that amplifies the dot, that shit is like subpar. You know what I mean? That's where they're cheapen the end, the lower it up. But there's
I got two Sealy's. I got one on a 22, which I bought it for 22. So I was expecting it to last on that, right? It's just a 22. And then I just bought a $1,600 AR a couple months ago. And I actually put, for now, I'm going to get something better, but I put one of their, like their tube dots on there. I can't think of the name of it, but so I put that on there. I mean, it only has about maybe 200 rounds to it. I ain't had any problems yet, but it's just for fun. I mean, it's not like war type shit, but
understood. But even if you rocking a cheap optic, the thing that from my research and from my personal experience, I suggest is to get the biggest dot possible. Don't get that fine fucking 2 mil dot.
no, mine's 3 MOA for the rifle, but
a 6 mil dot, you can't fuck up. The parallax, whatever, you can't fuck up with the big dot. That's what I would suggest. If you're going to go for a low end optic, or especially a red dot, get the biggest dot possible, because that's 6 inches over a fucking 100 yards. You can't fucking miss.
Can't miss. You can't miss. You can't fucking miss.
You can't fucking miss.
Well, I got hollow signs.
Don't try to get a fine-tuned fucking dot, a 2 mil, 3 mil dot on a bullshit ass cheap optic, because the parallax is going to be off. It's going to be off. So some people don't have the budget. A lot of people don't have the budget to throw some decent shit on every fucking thing, but at least compensate for it.
Shit, with my bank account set up, I don't.
Y'all willing to spend on a red dot on a pistol? What's y'all minimum?
I would honestly buy the Truzicon SRO. I just haven't got there yet.
My minimum?
Yeah.
300.
300? Okay, that's decent. I don't go
no. My minimum is $100 fucking dollars
on a pistol.
A pistol optics cost more. For real, for pistol optics. Most of my pistols and baskets tell you I don't even run optics on.
Okay. I'm a sights guy. I only got 4 optics.
I don't. Rifles. I run optics on.
I don't really run optics. I got two pistols.
Is trash. Vortex is trash. The best optic I got, pistol optic.
Vortex got some dope ass fucking what's the name?
I don't like it. Vortex batteries die too fast.
Yeah, that's the main thing for me.
I don't really focus on optics on pistols, because pistols, what the fuck I need an optic for?
It just looks badass. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Point.
The build I just did, it looks like some Call of Duty shit. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good.
I don't need an optic on a pistol for real. I got this pistol. I got this Steyr, man. That shit is like a.
Most of my pistols don't have optics, but 2 of them do.
Because I'm at 34. I got the high rise sight, so I don't necessarily need.
Fuck that,
I like that option.
Steyr, right?
Hey, Skillet.
Huh?
So the build I just did, the G17 PD build I just did, I did the red dot, the Sealy red dot. Not Sealy, the Gideon red dot, like the SRO clone. And then I did the mid height sights. So you have like your iron. You can still shoot your iron sights. They're 1/3 coat witness, so they're in the bottom of the glass.
Mm.
So you have both options. I didn't want to get suppressor height sights because then that puts it in like the middle of the glass. And I wanted to have as least the least amount of obstruction when I'm using the red dot. So it's in the
Right.
lower 1/3.
Ugh.
So I have the option to shoot either or.
What else, Gilly?
What's going on?
What's
Hold
good?
up, y'all.
Yo, is that hot tub? Hot tub Tony in here?
Man,
Yeah, hot tub.
Yes.
hey, Armel,
Armel, move,
I'm
man.
right here.
I'm gonna get ready to jump up
Armel, move.
out of here, but y'all boys hold it down, man.
Nah,
You're too
I'm
close
about
to the
strip
screen,
this
Armel.
up. Hold up. I gotta strip this gun real quick.
But you in the screen doing it.
You in the screen? Get your
Yeah, get out of the screen.
I was over there. Y'all didn't see me.
Hell, we tell you
Look
to
at
move
this,
this.
y'all. Look at this. This motherfucker here, y'all don't need no red dot. You don't need no red dot.
A lot of times you don't. I like the
Like
opposite.
this, you seen these
Exactly.
sites? You seen these sites?
Yeah, that's nice. Those nice.
Yeah, I see 'em.
They glowing too. Nice.
You don't need no fucking red dot.
No, it's just nice, like Skillet said, it's just nice to have the option. But if you get the correct iron sights, you have the option to
You
do
don't need
either
no
or.
fucking red dot, man. You line this shit up. You line
So
this triangle up,
it
bro.
looks badass and it's fun. Stop fucking
You line
lying.
this triangle up, bro.
Yeah.
And you don't need no fucking sights. Not at all. Not one fucking
Get
bit.
that damn cigarette from behind your ear.
I was
Like
about
you
to
on the
say the
block
same
like
shit.
Fuck y'all.
Oh
But
man,
for
look
real
like
though,
you on
you don't need
42nd Street at
you don't need
Playland.
no you don't need no you don't need no you don't need no red dot, man. I don't rock red dots like that, man. Especially
Look
on
like he's on
a carry
42nd
pistol,
Street at Funland.
huh?
Look like
Hey,
I
my
said that
shit,
cigarette behind your ear. Look like it's on 42nd Street.
my
Yeah.
shit's right
Playland
here.
with
I'm
a
gonna go
40.
to my squad and show you motherfuckers.
Oh man, you know I'm from Jersey, man. Come on.
I don't know nothing, man. I used to know a whole blood clot lot.
Slow down, man.
I used to know a whole blood clot lot. But anyway, I was just putting that away. I don't, but for real though, man, red dots and accessories and optics. That's a whole different game, and that's part of the game that's a whole different lot because it's a lot to it, and it all depends on what you're looking for. What are you trying to do? You know what I mean? I know a lot of cats put flashlights on their gun because it holds down the weight.
The weight, yep.
It holds down the weight for the recoil. And that's what a lot of people don't know. It's not for light, actually. So it holds down the weight on the recoil because it's just a lower. We on YouTube. It holds down the weight to keep it down to control the recoil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But some people put the lights on saying that they put the lights to protrude in the front.
But yeah, if y'all ain't never heard of this, man, this is the dopest gun they ever fucking made, bro. This shit right here. Look at this shit, man. Glocks don't do this, bro. This shit is like ergonomically perfect. I swear to God, man.
What is that?
This is a Steyr, motherfucker.
Oh,
This
Steyr.
is Steyr. Look, this shit said Steyr arms, bro.
Yeah, what's that? We just talked about that too. It's like she loved it.
This is the fucking perfection that Glock was trying to achieve went into this fuck. I swear, it just fit into your hand like a goddamn you know what this shit feel like in my hand? Like how you got to go to the bathroom and piss real bad and you pull it out and everything.
Yeah, like right now.
It's just like that, man. It feel like part of your body, bro.
Can't flip my shit.
It feel like part of my body. This is the best. This is seriously. I got a couple of firearms, right? You know what I mean? But this is my favorite, bro. This right here. And then the sights is what the fuck I need an optics or a red dot for? Look at the sights on this bitch. All you got to do is hit the tip.
What?
Hit the tip. Boom, done. It ain't no lining up all in the middle of the shit. It's a trapezoidal sights. This shit is crazy, yo.
But I tell a lot of people, more than likely, when you in I mean, if you like close quarters to somebody, you're not looking down the thing. You just trying to get it to where the point where
This
you
shit, you don't even have to. This shit, Skilly. Look up this Steyr. Steyr, bro. I don't even know if I could zoom in enough to see this shit.
I see it. I see it.
All you have to do is the tip of this shit. You don't even gotta line shit up. It's like a red dot that ain't all this bulk shit on there. It's just the only thing I really don't. This gun is old. So the only thing I don't like about it is it's a little bit too fat. But the reason that it's fat is like wide, fat, and girth. The reason why about that is I don't mind it because it's the way it grabs is so natural. The fit.
It's a natural grip.
So natural. It fit like it belonged on my body. You know what I mean? It fit like it belonged in my hand, bro. You know what I mean? But that's just one thing or another, bro. But that's just my favorite. That's my favorite gun to shoot. Not to shoot, to fucking it's just naturally to shoot. I don't have to try with it. I don't have to do. You just pull it out and shoot it. You know what I mean? That's it. You ain't got to fucking line nothing up. The mechanics, the ergonomics of it is good. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think Yoki did a review on it, and Big Dre did a review on it. If y'all don't follow them, but they had a full size. Mine's is because that's my concealed carry. That
compact.
Yeah, I got a C. Yoki did and Big Dre did a full size review on it. So you can check them out. My man Volt told me to do a review on it, but I didn't get to that part. I ain't good at reviews because I don't know that much about shit to do a fucking to tell you. But I can only tell you my motherfucking opinion, and that shit naturally as fuck. Especially my man DC Money Mike showed me how to, you know what I mean? Just because what happened is the trigger is funny. So he showed me a different technique how to hit it. You know what I mean? Because the point of trigger pull, I learned, you know, the place where, so each trigger is different on each gun. You know, for DC Money, Mike was explaining to me. And I passed that on to Smashing That Bass too. Each gun is different. So when you gripping a gun and the way that grip interfaces with the trigger is different, and that's going to interface your target. You know what I mean? So DC Money Mike, it's my man. You know what I mean? That dude showed me a lot of shit, yo. So and that's a good thing about this community. You get with people and people show you a lot of different things. You know what I mean? But once DC Money Mike showed me how to interface with that fat ass trigger on there, it was just like alpha, 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 keyhole, alpha. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. No matter how far you pushed it out. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. But yo, it's all good though, man. It's all good. What else, Skilly?
Man, nothing at all.
Man, you be having me working out, look like a mosquito out there working out, man.
No, man. I encourage you, man. Just
trying to get right, man. You look like you ready for the apocalypse out this motherfucker. You getting right.
I'm trying to, man.
Yeah, I need to get to. I ain't get to that point. That point in my life yet. I'm still hanging out with Smashing That Bass.
Oh, what you trying to say? I'm cheap, motherfucker?
No, I'm trying to say your ass ain't working out, man. Your ass is going to work and coming home like I do.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just hanging out with Smashing That Bass. I ain't working out like that. Skilly out there working out and shit, doing a full every day, pressing the workout. Yo, you know I got exercise equipment. I got a whole dang on gym in my house, and that shit ain't been used in like 9-10 years. I swear.
Hey, we do gotta get up soon, though, man. I've been trying to hit you up all weekend, and I know you was busy, but
I went back to work this week.
We gotta get up sometime soon.
Start out
Yeah,
with like
I
10.
went back to work this week, so I can't. I got my mind ain't right yet. Cass is texting me 10:44 in the morning. They texting me Bible verses. You know what I mean? Yeah, brothers is texting me Bible verses. I don't like getting into religious conversations with people, but the brothers be coming to me, and then I just say something or have a get into that accidentally, and it becomes something else, and now they be beating me in the head with the stuff. You know what I mean? Because it shares similar interests, but that's another one. Religion ain't one of my interests, but philosophy is. But yeah, my man beat me in the head with scripture.
Everyone's got their thing, man.
Yeah. I told him to go. I told him to go buy some guns and talk to me about that while we shooting, but he refused to go buy a gun. That's what I told him, man. It's been like 3 years. This dude refused to buy a gun. He said he waiting for the call, and he quick to motherfucking shoot your shit.
Hey,
But
to each their own.
yeah, he quick to shoot your shit, but he won't buy a single gun of his own, man. That's the shit that be pissing me off. It's like, go ahead and get it. He's like, wait, I'm waiting. What the fuck you waiting for? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
really. Yeah, with you.
Now, what the fuck is you waiting for? Just do it. You didn't got to be, well, I'm waiting for a message from, I was like, I think that's more of his wife. He waiting for his wife to give him a fuck.
Waiting for that money message.
It ain't the money message because his bread is good, but I think he might be in one of them situations where he can't walk in the house with certain items. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He waiting for my message or some shit, but yeah. But he keep talking about this message. He's waiting for the season and all of this bullshit. But I was like, yo, that's more of that going old lady type shit. Right? That's what it sound like to me, babe, bro. I just you know what I mean, but yo, he don't have no problem going to the range or whatever. But he won't buy a firearm and he won't buy ammo or whatever. But I think it's more of an old lady type situation. But I don't know. But I just saw him, man, get
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
It ain't
when
the
I,
money situation.
me and my wife went to school together. Her dad always hunted, so it was never an issue for me to have a firearm in the house. She wasn't into it um, for the longest fucking time till like the last year, and then she finally got into it.
I got you, Skilly.
But you know,
Thank
That's
you.
crazy, right? I
yeah,
got you. I forgot you was out there, Silverback.
That's all good.
Nah, but for real though, your wife would shoot like a motherfucker, man.
yeah, she better than me. I ain't gonna fucking lie, but
I ain't say that, but she can shoot like crazy, man.
no, she just
And she got good taste in guns.
So
like she reminds me of
Her
like a
shit better than yours, bro.
she reminds like a female fish. Like I'm not
Her
even.
shit better. His wife setup is better than his shit.
damn. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not the AR shit though.
And she can shoot like a motherfucker.
Not the AR shit though. The pistol shit, yeah.
Yeah, because she enjoyed pistol shooting.
Yeah, exactly. So I got the AR shit on lock. So fuck it.
My wife fucking just like to shoot, bro. Her thing is shooting and landing it on the target. She
My
just
old
she like big guns.
It's like my wife's like that dude's like a natural, right? Like they just pick up a gun. And it's like wham bam, thank you, man. And there's nothing wrong with that because then that means anytime I can hand her a firearm and she can get to work. I mean, I'm not as accurate as she is, but I can tell you now, if I had to do something, they're landing where they need to be. There's just
I think that's
a little to the left.
now.
They're a little to the left.
I want to be accountable for every daggone target.
No, my shit's on target. It's just a little to the left. So
That's
them bitches are hitting. They're just not dead center mass.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on
Yeah,
right now. That's what I'm working on right now.
I think you naive if you think you're gonna have time to line up something and shoot somebody.
No,
Nah,
no, no,
The
100%.
best bet is to
I was
train
talking to, for
to
real.
hit.
I was talking to Two-Way Syndicate. If anybody don't watch his channel, check him
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah,
T Mash, right? T Mash. I was talking to T Mash and DC Money as well. And what DC Money was saying, when we hook up, he gonna show me something that they do when they're doing that competition is point shooting.
Yeah, no sights.
Point shooting,
Point
yeah.
shoot. Use your finger. Point shoot.
And if y'all fuck with tactical turkeys, yeah, surplus armory Tom. And I was actually talking to Tom when me and Smashing That Bass was out at Chopper Day. And I was talking to Tom about that. Tom actually in Pennsylvania gives a class on just that. No sights. No sights.
Point shoot.
Huh? Say again.
he said point shoot.
Point shoot. DC Money was showing me like parts of it, but I'm getting it and it makes sense, but it's just kind of like practice. No sights, no aim, regardless of where you go from the hip or you go from here, full form, one hand, whatever. It's point shoot. You know what I mean? And that sound like the dopest shit ever. Don't let me get nice in no shit like that where you don't even need the sights and shit. You just bing, 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 hit what you want. And Tom for Surplus Army, like, yo, he nice with that shit.
Yeah, I put a lot of my shit on when I go to the range on Instagram and a little bit on YouTube. And I do that because I go back and I watch a lot of that shit just to see, like, I mean, I know I can record when I'm there, like a side view, but I do like to share the shit too. But I put a lot of shit on there because then I can go back and watch it and just kind of see what the fuck's kind of going on. It depends on how I record it, but you know, at least I can see where my fucking
Pew View. Anybody watch him? Pew View?
Nah, I don't know that one.
Pew View. Crazy. Bass put me on. He the dude. He goes to Outlaw's range. Honest Outlaw's house and shoots there.
I like Honest Outlaw. I like him a lot.
Yeah, it's the same shooting setup there. But Pew View, he just be shooting like bang, 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 throw the bullet up.
That dude is fucking insane, bro.
He only do shorts. No, really, only shorts. No videos.
So Armel,
what's
you
up?
know DLD?
Yeah, I know DLD.
Okay, DLD was with Tom and them also. They did something with Arsenal.
Yeah,
Arsenal?
they're local.
DLD's in Virginia.
Listen, DLD did a live. He did a short where he shot from the hip. He drew his firearm off his hip and shot from his hip and hit dead bullseye.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yo. That's me personally. That's what I call some good shooting.
DLD is local to here, so he's around here. So
I've never seen him shoot, but yeah, he's on Turkey's live all the time.
Yeah, he's local. He lives in my county. He lives in the same county to me.
Right. He drew his weapon from it, and he's not a great shooter like that. He said the same thing, but he said he was so surprised that he drew, and the time he did it in like a second.
Yeah,
he drew for the hit dead center.
DLD took a lot of fucking classes.
Hey, it pays off.
He took classes with Tom and DLD drive. He drive to Pennsylvania because that's like a 3-hour drive.
Right.
From here.
It's worth it.
Pennsylvania. He drive everywhere. He go to training everywhere.
But he said the training that he got with Tom and them compared to, everybody else he was getting training from, it was only a quarter. And he learned more, but it's a fraction of what he paid everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think that's because he's on Turkey's live so much. I think they kind of hooked him up. Honestly,
no. The Turkeys gave a class, and that actual class they gave that day, it was like I think it was like $200-something. But it was
it wasn't much.
It was a 2-day class.
Yeah, they did it right here
That's
by
for
me.
everybody.
I'm only like 20 minutes from there, but and he's cool as shit though, because when I was on there live and they were talking, I think it was that class or it might have been the class before. He was like, I was like, I want to take a class. He's like, well, why can't you take it? Because your firearm, whatever. I'm like, no, it's not that. I'm like, I guess I ain't got the money right now. He's like, well, we can all in the chat, we can all pitch in and help for you to take the class. I said, bro, that's not me. I'll take handouts. So, I mean,
He
he's
He's a
oh
cool,
shit.
he's,
he's
he's
cool.
definitely a legit dude.
Yeah, I talk to him at least twice a week.
Yeah, yeah, he's cool as
Back and
shit.
forth on IG.
Oh,
Me and
oh.
DLD.
Yeah, he's cool as shit.
DLD local to me, and he keep hitting me up, telling me to hook up, but I don't. My schedule is fucked up.
He's a
Yeah,
good.
you don't.
He's a really good. He's a good builder too. Like he build most of his guns. He do a lot of build. He's a polymer 80 guy.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. Yeah,
He's articulate and has a wealth of knowledge, and he lives like maybe 5 towns over, because we live in a little fucking county. These are a whole bunch of little shitty ass places, but he lives like 5 towns. He lives over there on the other side of the airport, on the other side of Dallas, Bass.
yeah. He's not far.
He's
I'll,
not far from here, and he
I'll
always
pull up
hits me up
over
on IG and on everything. But my schedule, the way I move, is kind of like crazy. You know what I mean?
there. Yeah, he be bitching out sometimes. It's cool.
Armel,
Yeah. What's up?
you got lever action?
Nope, I ain't interested either.
I want one.
You want one?
Yeah,
I ain't there yet.
I think
I
they
got-
I want one.
I got the firearms when I moved out here in Georgia. I've been out here in Georgia exactly 3 years, 2 weeks ago. So before I got to Georgia, I was in Jersey. My father has maybe 150 guns.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I was never into them. I had some, but I was just like, how you was. We was knuckleheads. We had them. Say we ain't know nothing about it, but we had it and we knew how to use it, as in street use, not properly. We didn't know the right way to hold the gun. The economics behind it, the functionality behind it. The only thing we knew is pull the trigger. But now, I'm getting to learn more and more and more and getting into it. So I've been into it now for about like almost going on 3 years now. But man, oh man, me knowing what my father has and now, man, listen. If I can get 5 guns from my father right now, I'll be the fucking man. But it ain't gonna happen.
My taste too expensive to get 5 guns for somebody, man. I'd rather buy my own, man.
No. This is my father. I'm talking about from my father.
My taste is so exquisite. Like if it ain't what I want, I don't want it. That's why I
all
turned
types
down the
of
cannon.
old shit.
Yo,
My father he got not one new gun.
yo,
Not one.
motherfuckers. Let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this, Silverback. I turned down a gun, right? I turned down a canic on RGGs.
I know. I seen it. You was like, man, get us shit to
Yo,
somebody
why
else.
motherfuckers was like, they thought that shit was a hoax. I just don't fuck with them.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
dead serious.
Bro,
Dead
And you
serious.
said
I
why
just
you don't fuck with it, too.
mechanics, and I got my own reason, and it ain't even really a good reason. It's because my cousin, he drop in here every once in a while. You know what I mean? He come in here. He come in here, pop in, say what's up. His name's Sergeant Jones, whatever. He come in here, but he the mechanic man like Zach. And I'm that type of dude that if you got it and I'm rocking with you, I don't need to get the shit. I don't need to have nothing that you got. You know what I mean? Like Bass got the
stop
hatchet,
being
right?
cheap, man.
Yo, Armel, that shit was epic, dog. That shit was epic that night. I was like, what? He don't want it. I was about to hit you on IG like, yo, man, look, I'm gonna see you $300, man. Just send it to me.
Nah, when I rethought about it, I was like, yo, because I know my ex down south, she down in Southern Virginia. She's single and she out in the world. She want to start shooting and whatever. I was like, man, I could have gave it to her, but I was like, you know what? It's like she said, what, you want a gun and you turned it down, and I need a gun. I'm thinking about getting a gun. And I was like, yeah, you got to buy it. I got to something.
So going back to the lever action real quick. So I've shot a bunch of 22s, and for whatever reason, I've always shot the lever action 22 better. I don't understand it because you got to bring that lever down to put the next round in. So like you're doing more motion, which is to me, which is affecting your sight alignment
The
as you
nostalgia.
have it aligned.
It's just
But for
nostalgia.
whatever reason, I would always with lever action on 22, I would always nail shit. Like I don't.
This is what my
Listen
this
to
is
me.
what my this
You
is what
always
my
gotta get
shop
back
look
on
like.
sites. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
my shopping cart right now, right? This is my shopping cart right now.
You sent it to me last week.
I sent it to you last week, right?
You
Getting the IWI Zion 15, right?
got a good shopping cart.
IWI Tavor. I'm getting a Tavor,
I got a support.
the
I got three of
SAR.
those.
I'm getting the SAR. I'm getting the IWI Tavor X95. I'm getting the Steyr AUG, right? I'm
I
a
just seen it
SIG
too.
a SIG P26 Mark 25,
Ooh,
right?
that's nice.
And a SIG 320X X5. And that's it.
That's nice too.
And that's holding me down till fucking June.
After
That's my
Christmas.
shopping list. That's until that shopping list is complete, I'm not getting shit else.
Hey, Armel.
I gotta do my
Hey,
shit.
Armel.
I gotta do my shit.
that shopping list is the shit. I'm gonna be like your buddy. I'm gonna come shoot your shit.
Hey,
And you
Armel.
could, you right here. You're gonna shoot it anyway. But for real, that's
Watch
why I'm not getting, but that's on the list. And everything else is after that's purchased.
You got my pre-list. I'm gonna shoot your shit and see what I want to buy.
Yeah.
Hey, Armel.
What?
You know, every once in a while they do the flex off or rate your guns, right?
I ain't participating no more.
Look. So, about 5 weeks ago, I got the 4570, the Marine. So I mean, I don't want to flex on it because I don't have nothing. It's just plain. It's just chrome, got the gray stock and everything. But I'm not gonna flex on it until I buy the leather. The leather I want to put on it.
You can't even do that because Ramsey J got that shit fucking smashed, yo.
He got like 5 of them.
God damn, the 40. I want a 4570, but that ammo. Fuck,
You met
man.
Ramsey J Bass when we went to Chopper Day.
Yeah.
I just want to I won't use it for hunting though. It's not gonna be like something I'm not. Like I said, if I can't use the firearm, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't own that one AK.
I own a couple of them.
That's cool.
In a couple.
I buy a lot of firearms just to fucking have fun with.
ARs, yo. I seriously do.
I got my ARs, but like I said, home defense. I go to the range, whatever. I can go hunt with them. But if I'm not gonna use it, I'm just gonna buy it for flex. I'm not buying nothing for flex.
Yo, out of all of my hits, right? Out of all of my YouTube, since I've been doing YouTube for like 6 months, right? Out of all of the YouTubes, right? The most hits I got was with Drew Hill's joint, with Drew Hill's Desert Eagle. That shit make me want to get a Desert Eagle. But like I said, I ain't buying shit until the list is complete.
I'm out with some jokes a little bit.
Trust me. I'm not telling you what to buy, but at one time, earlier this year, I was gonna get a Desert Eagle. If you can find it, it's well worth the while to buy it.
I found it.
Buy the kit.
Yeah, I found it.
The kit,
but I'm not. It's other shit on the list. What happened is
okay, because you get the kit. You can
I only got into pistols. What happened was,
what do you mean the kit?
They sell it where you can have more than one caliber.
Barrels out.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to just shoot 50 AE. You
right?
can shoot 45. Yeah. I mean, you can shoot 44 Magnum, 357, or you can shoot 50 AE.
Man, but that 50 cal is like
right. I'm like almost 3 years in, right? My son, right? My son got in the game about the same time when he could get pistols. I started out the game. I got a pistol, just a pistol because it was during COVID, so there wasn't a lot available. So I just got a Tavor, and I got a pistol. I got a rifle.
I bought my Tavor.
I bought the Tavor, and I bought the IWI Masada. It just came out, right? And that's how it started, right? So over the time, like it was like almost like every month you just buying guns. My son got into it at the same time. You know, he had just turned 21 or whatever, and he started buying pistols. He's buying the FNs and the BNTs and all of this shit, right? My son was about so he was so before they even like was really doing flex off, we was flexing off in the crib. So, so my son told me a couple of months ago that my pistol game was garbage. I had him with the rifles and shit, right?
That shit hurts. That shit hurts.
Yeah, so I had him on the rifles, right? But he said my pistol game was garbage because he was getting the F&Ts and he had bought the B&T and he was doing shit. So he said my pistol game was garbage. So I said, oh shit. So then I started stacking up on pistols. You know what I mean? But now, you know, with 2A in LA, and after I went to the regular meetup, I was like, it's no way, you know what I mean? I don't feel like pistols, and I really don't like shooting pistols. No way, you know what I mean? I don't feel like pistols. Who turned your back thing off?
Somebody? I got you. I just turned my laptop on. My bad.
Yeah. So I don't shoot pistols very well. So, and I don't really like pistols that much, but I just got into it just to do with him. Then when I went to the meetup with 2A in LA and all the twisters and all those other guys that be on RGG shit, the pistol game is oversaturated with too much dope shit. And I'm gonna just go back to what I originally liked the best. And I think a rifle is more, if it was in this crazy world of situation, what if situation, a rifle is a more practical weapon system.
It is more practical, but I like a pistol because it's more challenging.
Everybody like what they like, but for me, I'm more comfortable with a rifle. And seriously, I really don't have like the rifle. I know my collection is lacking, and I'm like
you got a lot of pistols though too.
I'm pushing 30. I'm pushing like 30 firearms right now. I'm looking at. I don't have like PCCs are missing from what I have now.
Yeah, I do like PCC.
That shit ain't on the list yet. So
I got one.
After I knock out what's on this list, I can compete better with flex. I feel like I can flex better with rifles than I can flex with pistols. Because this pistol game is crazy. Like, wow, yo.
It's crazy. Armel.
Yeah, I can't even get into it like that.
You my brother.
With rifles, I could fuck with it.
Yeah, but I'm not buying no gun to flex on shit. I'm buying a gun because I want to shoot it.
Like I said, the bases is covered. This shit is for fun right now.
Well, you said the same thing I said because you want to shoot them, and if you can't use it, I'm not buying it.
I'm gonna shoot them too. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not buying some shit. I'm not buying some shit to say, hey man, my shit's more expensive than yours. I'm not doing that.
No, it's not. The flex ain't about that. You got the flex fucked up. Right?
No, it's not. It's about the latest and greatest bullshit. No,
I'm not getting no gold-plated AKs or no shit like that. That's not my style. But if that's your style, that's your style.
If I win,
but I want to be able to have the shit that I like.
Right.
You know
Armel,
what's up?
My favorite gun of yours is the same one I got.
What's up?
What you think that is?
I don't know. You got the Tavor?
Yep.
Tavor ain't even my favorite gun no more, man.
It's not?
Not that I own. I think my favorite right now, I ain't got no fucking favorite. My favorite right now,
it just shoots so smooth, man.
Yo, my favorite right now, I can't afford the feeder.
That's how I feel about my 1911,
bro.
I think the next thing we're gonna buy will be that fucking
my Galil is my
10 millimeter. That shit that RGG got. That the Strybog 10 millimeter.
I'm gonna get a 9mm Strybog, but my favorite right now, I can't afford the shooter.
That's my problem is the ammo, man. Ammo prices, like the bigger you go, like you spend so much money just to have fun. Fuck that
what
shit.
state are you in?
Me? I'm in WV. I can have whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, West Virginia.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. West Name does have he do got some of the best prices you can find out there. Gun Food.
Yeah, he local to them. That's 20 minutes from him.
Who?
Gun Food.
Gun Food?
Gun Food. Go to gunfood.com.
No.
No.
Ammunition is cheap here.
No.
Go to Ace Hardware, bro.
it's expensive for him to buy ammo. I'm just saying in general, like gun food
So
got
I
great fucking prices. And when you
so I
order your shit come like within 36 hours or 40 hours, your shit is at your front door.
so I paid 273 for 1,000 rounds of 9mm because it's going up right now. But I just ordered it last night. It was 273 for 1,000 rounds of 9mm.
I bet he beat it.
Really?
I bet you he beat it.
No, he'll beat that, right? I paid $200 for 1,000 rounds.
Yeah, right now 1,000 rounds go for like 225 right now.
I
No,
paid
not shit. There's no fucking way.
I'm trying
I
to tell
paid
you, check gun
$200.
food out. You
All
can
right,
call.
I'll
Matter of fact, you can call
look.
a number and he answer the goddamn phone. And be like, yeah, what you need? What you order this
Gun
shit?
food?
Gun food. Just
Yeah, I
this
got his
exactly what it
Food, like
sounds. Gun
food,
food.
like me and you eating food.
Food,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
food, like yeah.
Okay.
Food.
I got his number, man, Bass. But
I
like
think
he got good prices, right? He got good prices, but this fucking Ace, you went there, Bass.
Yeah.
That fucking ammo prices, they have sales out your ass. I can't beat it online.
Man, they got some dumb shit there. Like I walked in that bitch and I'm like,
My
what?
problem with ammo is I got so many different calibers, you know what I mean? And that's my gun journey. My gun journey led me to like figuring out a lot of what I like.
Slim down. I end up. Yeah.
And
Damn, you still here?
I didn't know Skilly was still here.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. He's still here?
Yeah, so I got
40
so many
and
different
380.
calibers. Like say for instance, my favorite gun that I shoot, right, is my Galil, and it's 5.45 by 39. That ammo used to cost me like maybe like $13 because it was one of the ammos that nobody had in the store, so it was always
80 cents
available.
around.
Huh?
Like 80 cents around, right?
Yeah, that shit is like fucking $2 a round right now.
How many you getting for $13?
Huh?
20, right? 20, right?
Yeah, for 20 back in the days, it was like $13
Okay.
for 20. You know what I mean? Like
Shit.
until quite recently, until the Russian embargo, and it's been going up and up, and now it's like probably like $27 for like 20 rounds.
Yes.
So I'm like,
Hey,
but that's
Armel,
my favorite gun. So, and I got plenty of ammo. I got probably about 1,000, but
you have-
sparingly on it. You know what I mean?
do you have extra magazines for your favorite firearms? Magazines that's loaded and magazines that's unloaded.
I got
Like
at
for
least
your Galil, do you
I
have
got 10 mags for everything, man?
like for instance, like do you have like 10 magazines for your Galil? Five of them have your range rounds in them, and 5 of them you just keep loaded.
Mel's gonna crazy man. I can tell you that.
I don't have empty magazines.
Okay.
I don't have.
We pull up to the range with our Mel, and I'm like, all right, we ready to load the mags. This bitch got fucking 20, fucking 30 fucking mags loaded already for
That's the way
everything
it's supposed to be.
wrapped in plastic wrap. He ready to roll. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yo, ammunition. I don't have ammo problems, bro. But what happened is, I don't count the ammunition in the magazines. I count what's on reserve. And when I start having like less than 500 on reserve, that shit got to get replenished. So
my reserve never get touched.
I basically have to replenish what I use.
Oh, see,
right?
we do it different. I keep my reserves. They stay in the safe. I don't bother it. My magazines.
Nah, that shit
loaded.
gets shot,
Those
bro.
stay in the safe.
That shit gets shot. You just got to get refilled, bro. It's just like a drink in the motherfucking store.
The reason why is because
certain calibers, I'm having problem refilling. Like
exactly, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like think about it. 357 Sig, I'm having problems refilling.
If you keep the magazines, if you keep a certain ammo, and certain magazines loaded, and you keep it in the safe, right? You order your ammo right now. You using this ammo. As that ammo run out, you reorder the same ammo. But this ammo in your safe, you keep it there because if the prices drop, the prices go crazy and you can't find it, you stuck without it. That's why I don't use it.
That's why I
do that. I just think of that kind of money.
I ain't worried about motherfucking. I got so many goddamn different guns. I ain't even fucking worried. Yeah.
That's what I learned.
I'm not
Years
even.
ago.
That's some shit that I'm really not even really worried about. Running out of ammo for one gun because you just pick up another one.
Hey
See, I
Armel. Hey
sold two
Armel.
pistols,
Don't
What up?
40 cal. I sold
don't
it
tell
3 years.
nobody. I got two
Then I didn't
22s.
want to go
I got
play.
two 22s and 10,000 rounds of 22 ammo.
Well, with
Yeah.
my handguns, I only got 22,
I got 10,000
9.
rounds of 22 ammo.
Nothing wrong with that. I typically buy 3,000 rounds at a time.
I got about fucking. I don't have a 22.
Oh, I got
Yo,
2 or
it's
3 22s.
my wife
have
loved that.
22.
She loved it. She hate guns until her friends come around. She like, I got her this and I got her that. Other than that, she don't talk about the shit. Fuck a gun.
Yo, my wife wanted 22, right? But the 22
22 are fun.
$20,000, bro.
What? It
Yeah,
costs what?
man. The 22 my wife want. She wanted 22, right? And this fucking dude knowledge full.
Oh shit.
For real. So I'm fucked. I can't get that. So then Jason Ewan, he
Oh
ain't in
shit.
here no more. He let her shoot his 22. And I'm like,
22.45.
shit. I'm like, Jason shit Jason shit should be reasonably priced. I look at that shit. I'm not buying no fucking 22 pistol for fucking $800, nigga.
The
Fucking
22.45 shoots awesome.
I'm glad
Huh?
you said that. Yo, Armel, you
What?
know the first 22 I've got, I won it off RGG channel for Christmas almost 3 years ago.
What, the Jada Shooter donation one?
Yo, you know that gun was $850 gun?
Yeah.
That Browning
That's
buck.
the same
Yo,
one. That's the same one that she won.
yo, that shit is fucking accurate as fuck. And it shoots smooth as fuck.
Yeah, that's what Jason was letting her shoot. And I'm not Jason Ewan let her shoot it. So I was like, yeah, it's cool. I'll get you that until I pulled it up online. I've been shopping for it. But that's a fucking $800 fucking gun.
And you can't find them.
It's a fucking Ruger.
No.
What
It's
is
a
it?
Browning. It's a Browning Buckmark blue
Oh,
label.
it's a Browning, yeah.
And it
But
has
Jason's was a
carbon
Ruger.
fiber barrel.
That shit ridiculous.
It's it shoots smooth. I ain't gonna lie. It's a smooth shooter. It got the laser sight on it. So I'm telling my wife, she's shooting it. Right? I'm like, yo, wherever that laser go, it's gonna hit. So she pulled the trigger. Pop. She's like, hold up. It was like 15 yards away. I had a Sprite can sitting in the yard on top of the hill. She said, hold up. When she pulled that trigger again, she hit it, and that can flew up in the air. She was like, oh, this is mine.
Yeah, he got Bass got that TX22. That's pretty sweet too. But I can't put myself in no fucking Taurus.
Yo, the TX is nice, man. You can say Taurus all you
Bass
want.
got one.
That's one of the
Bass got one, and he be tearing that shit up. But I can't
Pull it
put
up
myself
slow.
in the Taurus, bro.
Pull it up slow.
Get the one, the TX, the one that's the competition.
That's what Bass has.
Yeah, that I love that.
Bass. Ryan.
What up, though?
What?
What TX22 you got?
I got that's exactly what I have is the Taurus TX22, and that I've I've put probably 2,000 rounds through without cleaning it, and now I have to clean it because it's starting to fucking jam up.
Which one do you have? The competition?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, I ain't even shoot his because I don't even want to even like a fucking Taurus.
That's the only Taurus I own, but I'm telling you now, for a fucking 22,
That's the one everybody talking about now. Is that one?
yeah, they make like 3 or 4 different models now. They make like a compact model for it too.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't gonna fuck with it. And Bass go to the range and he just shoot. I was like, yo, we need to get some footage, motherfucking, some motherfucking video for your channel, my channel. Oh, Bass.
That's the one I had at Chopper Day that was shooting when you came up to the range.
That's what we was up on the mountain with, man.
Yeah.
But yo, if y'all close, man, if y'all close to DC area, man, just come through and we'll have set up a little range day or something, man. I'm sure Bass can come out if he ain't working on a Saturday.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And we could ride out. But I'm gonna go off air. I'm gonna go off air because I don't see a lot of people. There's more people in the motherfucking on the panel than there is in the damn thing.
What the fuck's that got to do with anything? As long as we having fun.
Ending it, then I'm ending it. Good night, everyone. Love you.
All right, brother.
I'm right here still. You stay